What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Boston Celtics fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, where we're doing live play-by-play reaction, scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The Spurs up in Boston, up in New England, where I am. I'm in Connecticut, playing the Celtics, and this is a game by all accounts. The Spurs should lose. I don't think too many people are picking the Spurs to win, which means the Spurs might actually win tonight. Let's hope. Should be a good game. I think tip-off is in about 10 minutes, so we'll talk to the chat right now. Good evening, Area 51, AJ Jax, Gabriel, J Money, yes, Sirski. Whew, I'm excited. The Spurs games, win or lose, one thing we can say is they've been exciting with a lot of their games decided by only 1 point. And the Wizards game was 10 points, but 3 games in a row by 1 point, beat the Hawks, then they lose to the Hornets and the Magic by 1 point. It took me a second there. So they're at least exciting. Spurs by 40 against the defending NBA champs. Pat, that is bold. Oh yes, it's on the Disney app too, BC. Good point. Andrew, good evening. Another Spurs by 40. AJ, Anthony, yo to you. Yes, Andrew, let's get a winning streak going. Rob, go Spurs, go. Student of Saver. I just found out over the last 12 games, the Lakers have the best defense in the league, which is surprising with no Anthony Davis. That is actually really shocking. Other players stepping up before the game. Ray says Mitch already effed up before the game started. Ray, what did he do? Ray, how did he, what? Pistons were up 79-29. What? The Pistons were up 79-29 against the Bulls. The Bulls are in full tank mode. I mean, when they traded away Valanciunas and Zach LaVine, that was it. Full tank. They're tanking for Cooper Flag. They're done. On to the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to this. Well, I don't live in Texas. Texas versus everybody. But thank you for stopping in. Isabel, bonjour to you. What's up, Levi? Miss TSR is working right now, Dan. She's got still working on, well, she's working. She works a lot of late nights, so and we don't live together. So weekdays are pretty much usually impossible for her to be here. And she might not be here on the weekend either for the slam dunk contest. I might go live more for All-Star Weekend than planned. I am actually intrigued by the new All-Star Game format. I don't have any other plans on Sunday. I'm off Monday and Tuesday. And then I'm definitely covering the festivities on Saturday night. We got the slam dunk contest. We got Wemby and Chris Paul in the skills competition. We don't have anybody in the three-point contest. No way. We don't have anybody in the three-point contest. That's ridiculous. GL, Go Spurs, poor Colin Jones going from one tank to another. Are they playing at least? Mark Ortiz, it's not looking good. It's not. Also, not horrible news, but I was hoping to get the Anthony Bennett Anthony Bennett worst draft pick of all time video up Friday. I did not have it in me to edit today. I was doing a lot of stuff on the computer in the morning, then had some stuff I did in the afternoon, and then by the time I was ready to start actually video editing, I was like, I'm going to be live in 4 hours. I don't want to be locked on a computer all day. I have a 4-day weekend. I will finish it then. We have started getting some content up on the second channel, finally. The I Make Crap channel, which you may have seen on the front page of this, is going to be a library of everything I've done on YouTube that I still have a hold of. And I think actually I might have maybe 150 to 200 videos I can put up there. I haven't actually counted yet, but there's going to be a lot of content going up on there. Some of it good, some of it bad, a lot of it ugly. A whole lot of it. I hope Wemby has a huge game tonight. Trey Jones has been mid. Okay. Carlos Jeter, good evening. Good to see you here early in the stream tonight. You feel a W, Carson? Possible. Yeah, Carlos, Ricardo Schwarzenegger is back. I actually put up the first episode of Stuck in the 80s on I Make Crap today. There's 74 more to go. Who knows? Maybe some point in the future I'll put up some new ones. But it's nice to have Ricardo Schwarzenegger back up. And oh my goodness, how ghetto! I watched the first video. I'm like, man, this was wow. You could tell I did not really didn't have a good flow yet with those reviews. It certainly got better as the channel progressed. Bismack about to drop 50 and 20. Yeah, Derek White. Oh, gosh, you're going back, Rob. I don't know if I saw that. I don't think so. I might not have watched that. Derek White is on the Celtics. Former San Antonio Spur, now NBA champion Derek White, who has found if even saying found his rhythm in Boston, he's with a much better team. So when you have better players around you, you're going to play better. We are, yes, thank you, Ray. Hit the like button. What's that look like? Pop, let us know. Jamie, it should be a great game. I would yell Marco Bellinelli, but I know it's going to blow up my mic, so I ain't going to do it. Phil says, I'm worried that keeping Chris Paul in the starting lineup is hurting Castle's development and chances at Rookie of the Year and is also making Fox upset and not be able to get with Memby as well as it hurts the team. Yes, Phil, I've been talking about it on this channel for over a week easily, and I talked about it briefly in the video today in the last live stream. I understand the dedication to keeping Chris Paul as a starter based on the deal they made before he came here, but things have changed. And we should be looking long term. We're not an NBA championship team, so we're not looking short term. Like we got to keep Chris Paul in there because we're one of the best teams in the Western Conference and we have a chance of winning it all. We're not at that point. Our goal should develop the guys that are going to be part of our immediate and long term future. I.e., Wemby playing together with Darren Fox and Stephon Castle. Castle's been playing really well lately, and he was killing it against the Wizards, but he only played 20 minutes. I don't like what the Spurs are doing here. I get it, but somebody has to have the cojones to sit Chris Paul down and say, hey, one, things have changed. We have our starting point guard now that's 27. You're 39, bro. Do the math. So we need you to run the bench. Plus, Chris Paul's slowing the offense down. Right, it's an incredibly small lineup went in there, but also the second unit we've seen time and time again needs leadership. Who better to lead the second unit on our team than Chris Paul? I think he can help turn that second unit around, or at least make it capable. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And if the Spurs are stubborn, and if he's stubborn, and they start him all year, I do think it's going to cost us wins, and I do think it's going to stunt the growth of Stephon Castle, and it's also going to slow the future chemistry we have. The Spurs got to be looking at this long term. That's what we've been doing over the last few years. Long term, accumulating all these draft picks, draft capitals, right? This is long term planning. Now, Chris Paul, all of a sudden, we're in short term, here and now. I don't get it. Takashibo, Holiday is out. Lack of shooting, lack of rebounding, covering perimeter players, and giving open threes, which means the Celtics are probably going to hit a lot of threes tonight. They take, 53s a game. Tip-off is in 5 minutes and 44 seconds if anybody's counting. Duck, what's going on? Ghost Wars, go to you. Latino Lantern, going to mute ESPN and listen to TSR. I like it. Yeah, Raul, I think people are frustrated. I think people want to see Stephon Castle play. I know a promise is a promise, Raul, but it's at the detriment of the team. Would you say not? And also, things have changed. What if you promised, say you promised player A, who's a vet, like, hey, we're going to start you for the season. Well, let's say the point guard with the Lakers, whoever the hell that is. I don't even know who their point guard is. You're starting the rest of the year, no matter what. And then they trade for Luka Doncic. You're probably benching that player and putting Luka in, are you not? Not exactly the same situation, but my hope is Chris Paul takes it upon himself and says, "Hey, I'll go to the bench." Don't you think? We keep talking about the Spurs. The Spurs, you got to do what's right, do what's right. When does Chris Paul have to do what's right? I ask you that seriously to anybody in the chat. Shouldn't he be the bigger guy here and say, you know what? I'm at the end of my career. I'll do what's best for the team and lead the bench unit. Darren Fox is your starting point guard, and I'll take the bench role, and I'll turn the second unit around. Why is anybody saying that? It's always, we got to be loyal to Chris Paul. Why didn't Chris Paul step up on his end? Am I crazy? I don't know. I probably am crazy. I don't know who that is, a spleen, and quite frankly, I have so limited free time. The only time I have time for with Spurs content is content for the channel. Obviously, I do go to websites like Pounding the Rock, Air Alamo, and Spurs Talk. That's where I get obviously, a lot of my content builds off of, if you will. That's the catalyst for a lot of the videos we talk about. But listening to podcasts, I need to be focused, and I just don't know if I can fit any more into my little schedule here. He said in the past he'll always do. Oh, Phil's got something. He'll always do what's best for the team to win. What changed in his mind? I hope Wemby has a huge game tonight. It's not who starts; it's also who finishes. I mean, look, Mom Ginobili, what a great example of taking one for the team. And maybe that's where I'm jaded as a Spurs fan is we look at our history and we have a guy, a Hall of Famer, who said, "I'll come off the bench for the betterment of the team." I guess I'm hoping Chris Paul will do that too. Am I naive? Maybe. I don't know. Well, Greco, thank you for stopping in. Medicare, what's going on? He says, CP3 is a Hall of Famer. Yes, he is for sure, and is not coming off the bench. That was a deal made in the summer, so it's not going to change. It doesn't seem like it's going to. Unless French, you might be right there. Maybe there's also a deal that he's going to be a coach with the team at some point in the future, and if that's part of the deal, then I get it. And let's get a good luck boot from Yodi. Pat, I could draw that. I mean, Taj, he is a bench player at this point in his career, though. He accepted a bench role at Golden State. I don't know. Whatever. That's enough of Chris Paul because it's not up to us. We can debate all we want, the pros and negatives, the handshake deals, whatever. In the end, it's going to be the Spurs that make the decision. And if it's at the detriment of the team, if we find it's at the detriment of the team, then I don't want to have one of those told you so moments. However, if the Spurs with him in there play bad enough that we get a number 1 pick overall, then I'll be like, well, maybe it was worth it. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. The team is also still learning, but I do think starting CP3, Fox, Vassell, Barnes, and Wemby is going to be a problem. Our defensive rating with them on the court, I believe, is 122. Granted, they're still, getting acclimated with one another, but that is a really small lineup. You can't say it's not. You can defend CT 31, but that is a very small lineup from 1 to 5. 6 foot, 6'3", 6'5", 6'8", and then of course Wemmy's huge at 7'4". We already have problems with rebounding. But with that lineup, it's only worse. Wemmy's the only like Harrison Barnes, a good player and a very good offensive player. We know he's not a great defender. He's not a great rebounder. So you really have no rebounding out there except for Wemby. And we've seen Wemby gas a lot, so he's not rebounding when he's gassed. And he takes a lot of 3-pointers here and there, or takes a lot of shots outside the paint, which means we don't have any legit offensive rebounding in there when he's taking a perimeter shot. Good morning from the Philippines. Hey, thank you for stopping in. Nathan, it's ESPN. These things always take forever. Forever to start. I think tip-off is any minute now. But with ESPN, TNT, whenever they're nationally televised, they don't start at 7. They start, 7:10, 7:15. Yeah, BC, there's always delay. Always. It's frustrating, but I'm used to it. Latino Lantern with the super chat says Spurs 1-0 with Fox when they are televised. Oh, okay. Well, I did not realize that. You're right. The game on ESPN. So we're 1-0. Let's keep it going. Jamaica in the house. Nice. Again, before wanting to go listen. Wayne, I don't have to. Can you just quote what they said? I obviously don't have time to listen to it. You could literally just summarize it in 2 sentences. Instead, you keep telling me, just say what they said. Then you can get your point across. ESPN is worse than RQ3. What's going on? Rich, it's not a booth. You don't make the. Oh, I didn't do the boop sound? I didn't realize I didn't do the boop sound. You, Jacob. I mean, Lord, if you guys quote something, don't tell me to go read it. Just give me your version. 1 sentence. If it's they made a promise to Chris Paul, do that. I don't need the hour-long version from the podcast. I just need the summary. Hell, you can write pretty long comments usually, which I do read, explain in the videos. Just put a sentence or 2 there. That's all I need. I'll believe you if you say it. Unless it's crazy egregious, like I know they promised Chris Paul to start and then he'll be the owner of the team and when the season's over, I might be like, well, that seems a little out there. Anyway, the players are finally on the court. And away we Porzingis versus Wemby for the tip. Matt, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Wait, Jaylen Brown's out. Is he? I didn't catch the starting lineup. I was talking to you guys. I see Derek White. I see Al Horford. Porzingis. Tatum. And Sam Hauser. Oh, Brown is out. Horford's going to take a 3. That's an air ball. Well, okie dokie. Brown a late scratch. So Brown and Holiday out. That gives us something. No way. Never. Sorry, boss. Never put that in the chat because we can easily snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Celtics on a 4-game winning streak versus the Spurs. It is Spurs ball. I'll tie up at 0, by the way. Wemby free throw line jumper. All right, Victor. Spurs winning big time. What's up, Soto? Thank you for stopping in. Louie in a traffic jam in San Antonio. Well, thank you for stopping in. Horford going to drive baseline. Gets blocked by Wemby. The streak continues. Porzingis gets the ball back. He's going to get fouled, but the block streak continues, guys. We're riding and dying with this lineup, barring any injury. I agree. I think you are 100% there. We're going to ride and die by this. The better or worse, we're going to ride and die. I guess give him credit to sticking to a plan. Hey, Rich, did you make a video of? I didn't, Jamie. So that news came out, and I decided to work on two other videos at the time. So I did not put a video up of Bismack Biyombo. He hasn't played yet. I wonder if he's even going to play. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is no good. Okay, well, that's two missed free throws for the Celtics. Go Spurs go now. Harrison Barnes for three. No good. All right, we're still up 2-0. Toby, I'd be shocked if Biyombo plays tonight, but I'd like to see him get some minutes. I mean, we brought him in. Tatum's pull-up jumper is good. Emmanuel, what's going on? Signing in. Thank you for being here. Spurs are only 2 hours away from it. Yes, William. Is that an alley-oop to Wemby? I don't know what Chris Paul's doing there. Wemby just took a shot in the face. Wemby gets hit in the head a lot. Do you guys notice that? Yeah, he did get hit in the face by I think Porzingis. Wemby with another block, but that's going to be a goaltending. So no foul. Once Wemby get hit in the face a lot and they don't call whistles, it was very easy to see. Hello from Canada. Thank you for stopping in. Like, that was a very obvious shot to the face. Nothing? That's okay. Spurs ball down 4-2 on the goaltend. Barnes into the paint. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby pull up Jay. Back rim no good. Derek White, former San Antonio Spur, with the rebound. Yet the court fast, and a corner three is no good by Hauser. Harold, yes, it will be. Devin Vassell with the ball out in three-point land, drops it off to Wemby. 10 minutes to go. Celtics up 4-2. Game is on ESPN and apparently Disney Plus. Vassell jumper from the elbow. I'm sure you're ahead of me, Kyle. Let me start wearing the alien googles. William, that would be great. I didn't see what happened when I looked at the chat. Let's focus on the game. The Celtics, I think, just turned it over. Wemby with a long three. In and out. Derek White with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. All still tied at 4. 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. White looking to get it to Porzingis. One-on-one versus Wemby. Drives in the paint. And turns the ball over. Latino Lantern says ESPN reported that Fox has not had he's not had full practice. Really? Wemby pull-up jumper is good. 6-4. Kareem goggles with alien-shaped eyes. I like that. That would actually be pretty cool. Wemby with 4 of our 6 points. Spurs up 6-4, 9 minutes to go. Al Horford's going to take an open 3. Al Horford's going to make an open 3. 7-4 Celtics. Harrison Barnes with a quick 3 down the other end. In and out. Vassell is fully lost on defense. Defense is not turned out to be as good as we would have liked. Tatum for 3. The Celtics are going to take a lot of threes tonight, guys. If you haven't watched the Celtics this year, turnovers, Spurs. Jason Tatum for 3. Yep. Timeout, Mitch. They've taken 1 point off a free throw, and the other points, I believe, are all off of threes. We give up a lot of open threes, Kokoshiwa. The Celtics will feast on open threes tonight. They're looking at us. They're looking at our defense doing this. For real, man. So we need to get need some nasty out there. We need to chuck them. Brad Tix, good evening to you. David, thank you for stopping in. Victor needs to stop bringing the ball up. I don't know. He's not a point guard. Stormy Daniels, Vassell is the 3rd best player on the Spurs. Is he? Is he? Rich, my Rockets beat the Celtics in the Garden. So, hey, yes, we can. Garrett, what's going on? I don't have a lot of expectations too, but you never know. We're on a timeline at the moment. Jacob, what's up? Yo, TSR, I really want to go to Cavs Spurs next month. If you can, go for it. That guy announcer is pro Celtics. He already played down Wemby. Really? Great rising? Are the announcers being biased? I mean, I am as a Spurs fan. I'll call the game down the line to the best I can, but I'm clearly rooting for the Spurs. But ESPN should be neutral, should they not? What's up, Carol? Thank you for stopping in. Seems like we're jogging. Give him the ball, Victor, and he just does what he wants. Mitch is a coach. Yeah, Bobby. I mean, I just did a video about Mitch today. There are echoes, indeed. You know what? We need some of this tonight. Tatum hit a thing, corrupted. Jason Tatum hit a three. Rich, do you not go to Boston? I hate Boston, Phil. I hate driving in cities, New York City, Boston. Not a fan. I was looking at going to a game last year, and like crappy tickets were $400 a ticket. I was looking to go with Beantown Breakdown, a fellow YouTuber who I've met off YouTube, and we looked at tickets and we said no. And I didn't even bother looking this year with them being defending NBA champions. I can't even imagine what they're charging for tickets up there at the Garden. So Rebecca, it's interesting because a lot of people, show enough good evening too. There are a lot of people. I can see the community's not split anymore, but there's definitely the diehard Chris Paul has to start no matter what because we made an agreement with them. And then there's the other people, which is this is where I'm at, are like, no, no, we should be focusing on the future and starting either Castle or Sohan. One of them. They're both not great three-point shooters. We clearly need size in the starting lineup. So in that respect, I guess Jeremy would make sense. And that would give us Barnes and Jeremy at the forwards, which gives us much more size than we have now. Jeremy, say what you will about his offensive playing, etc. But if you're taking a player out of the lineup that's 6 foot in Chris Paul and putting a guy that's 6'9", that's a big jump in size. Wrench Gang, what's up? Aliens have a Hichiro. They haven't. What is Castle in the game? Has an alien landed? No, he's not in the game yet. It is Spurs ball, down by 4, 10-6. Devasel with the ball for the Spurs. Pull up Jay. No good. Spurs coming to the game 23 and 28. Wow, we're 5 games under 500. What's the best we got to? 2 games over 500. Porzingis pull up Jay off the glass. Good. 12-6. Stephon Castle David. Saturday night will be in the dunk contests. Darren Fox with his full first jumper of the game. Good. Great call. I would agree. That's what I've been saying for a week now. You know, their styles don't complement each other. You got one of the fastest, and not the fastest players in Darren Fox. CP3, not a speed burner these days. Al Horford open three, no good. Yes, another open three. So I really like Chris Paul off the bench to lead the second unit. Fox pull up Jay. Darren Fox heating up. Mick, we don't have anybody in the 3-point contest. As far as non-Spurs, I have no idea. They Spurs, Isabel, thank you for staying up late. Wow, Jason Tatum gets by everybody and just hammers it down. Okay. That was a nice pick and roll. Tatum with 7 points and 2 boards in the first quarter so far. Fox with another pull-up, no good. Wemby in the 3-point contest? John Michael, I wish he was a good enough 3-point shooter, but he's not at that point yet. Maybe in the future, but he's still sub 40%, so probably not. Porzingis in the paint, doing all sorts of double clutches, pumps, and finally gets the bucket over Wemby. Nice job. Pink jumpsuit at the end of the bench. Who's wearing that? Barnes in the paint, gets blocked, but Darren Fox catches a loose ball, and Fox now has half her points. That's fair, Carlos. Okay. Fair enough. Give him a pass. TC, you think so? I mean, he could be in it, but I don't think he's efficient enough from three to be in it. That's my point. Is he going to beat the best snipers in the NBA? Probably not. Wemmy's checking out. Maybe? Yep. Somebody put in a comment. Wemmy checks out at the 6.5 minute mark. Well, there it is. Another three for the Celtics. No good from the corner. Jeremy Sohan with the rebound. Is this center Sohan? Yes, it is. We do have a little size out there in the front court, though, with Barnes, Champagny, and Sohan. So at least we have three guys 6'8" or more. CP3 out to Barnes. Barnes for three. Wow, that was way off. Sohan with the offensive board. Whistle. Foul and Jeremy. Right, that he comes out every game around. Well, actually, no, he had been coming out later. I don't know. We're going to the All-Star break after this. Phil, I don't understand why Biombo's not getting played either. You signed him. Did you sign him just to leave him on the bench? Spurs 0 for 4 for 3 so far. The Celtics are 2 for 8. And another whistle. And this one's actually going to be on the Celtics. This is an offensive foul on Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, right. I thought he played late into the first quarter last game. So 3 minutes left. Okay. So Mitch changing up. Carlos, that would be great if we could get 100 thumbs up by the end of the first quarter. Kind of looks like this. I don't have a bingo card story. Kyle, yes, I'm sure he's not. I would be happy not to be a Giant either because they stink. The Giants stink. They do stink. They're bad. Almost time for what, Carlos? Or almost there. Oh, almost there. Got it. Thank you. Almost at 100. Let's go. We still have 5.5 minutes to go. We can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Spurs ball, Champagny for three. That's good. That's a good sign. Julian has not been doing a whole lot since he's gone to the bench. I don't think Stafford's going to the Giants. Yes, John Michael, that is in what the intro says. It's go Spurs go with Wemmy doing it. Derek White for three. And then the second, both clips are from a song I've done that are both on the channel. And then the second part of it's so the whole thing is go Spurs go. As the Giants stink. CP3 for three, no good. Jason Tatum with the rebound. 19-15, just under 5 minutes to go. Celtics shooting 48 threes a game. Derek White for three, good. 48 threes a game. Devin Vassell's joining a three-point contest? Is that no? Come on now. I think it's too late to enter, isn't it? Sohan with the ball for the Spurs, 10 on the shot clock, drives in the paint, puts his head down, misses a layup. Big drive, but poor finish. Celtics up by 7 already, 22-15. Jason Tatum out in three-point lane, guarded by De'Aaron Fox 1-on-1. That is a huge size mismatch. 8 on the shot clock. Tatum step back three. A little bit of a step back. Oh, air ball. Not much of a step back, but that was an air ball. Air ball. The Giants should tank again. I mean, we're just going to be bad. No, MEZ, he's on a 10-day contract and they haven't played him. They have not played him. I don't get the point. Stephon Castle checking in. There we go. We need somebody to. Yeah, I see the pineapple. Woo! I think they just said Castle's averaging 18 a game over his last 9. Fox misses, and we're going to have a foul on the Celtics. But I think they just said that he's shooting 42% from three. Yeah, last 9 games, 18.3 points per game, 42% from three. Castle's on fire. Well, let's keep him on the bench. Area 51, that's actually a good point. If they do not play Bismack Biyombo, the 10-day contract is literally time-wise, right? 10 days, so his contract will expire before playing a game. That's just stupid. That's poor. I'm sorry. Castle with a long three. In and out. Brian, go Spurs, go indeed. Yeah, this first quarter is a little rough, though. Derek White with another three-point attempt, no good. The Celtics have taken over 10 threes already. 22-15, 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Castle gets it to Sohan. Sohan loses the ball. That's turnover. They need to bench Mitch. Ozzy, I don't think we can. I don't think it's possible. Thank you, William. He says, spike the light, folks. I don't know why we're still going center Sohan. We have Mamu on the bench. We have Biombo on the bench. What do we bring Bismack Biombo in if he's just not going to play at all? Celtics on an 8-0 run in the last 220. Maybe there's a video for tomorrow. If Biombo doesn't play tonight, what the heck did we sign him for? Kelvin for three, in and out. We're getting some in and out burgers tonight. Brian, I don't know how long Charles Bassey's going to be out. I know he's out tonight. I'd have to think the Spurs are going to be very, very careful with his knee injury. He's had multiple injuries to that knee, multiple surgeries. Wow. 26-15 after Tatum jumper. We're down by 11. Hey, if you are new here, just subscribe to this crazy and insane channel with the best YouTube ever. Let's go, guys. We'll appreciate it. Thank you, Carlos. So here's the news. Mick, I hope it's not a blowout. Everybody sucks. Rauk, Sohan and Castle together, not optimal. Both are poor three-point shooters. I did finally find, I don't know if you've been quoting it, but some of you have been quoting I think Yap Yap maybe too, the net ratings, which I referenced in a video today, but NBA.com, and I don't know how to find it in NBA, but we're in a timeout. If you search Google Spurs net ratings, NBA.com will come up as one of the first ones, and then you will be able to see which lineups are playing well and which lineups aren't. 1 for 10 from three. Wow. Uh, Number one problem with this team right now is Mitch Johnson. I, I, some people are saying though it's not him. They're saying this is, the front office pop. They still think there's a lot of strings being pulled and it's not all his decision. Uh, Kyle, yes. So I don't know. Favorite movie, Spaceballs. Bassy timeline is February 20th, so after the All-Star break. Remember hashtag Ditch Mitch. I am glad I'm not alone. Uh, with Stephon Castle should start over Chris Paul. It looked like it was about 50-50 a week ago, but the community now seems more three-quarters of the Spurs, at least this channel's Spurs community, thinks that Castle should be starting and Paul should be on the bench, where the quarter is still under the CP3 thing. And that is definitely a hot topic for Spurs fans. A very hot topic. And I honestly, I think the rest of the year is going to be just played out. It's going to be Paul and Fox in the backcourt. I hope it doesn't cost Castle Rookie of the Year. I hope it doesn't cost us wins. But now it's not up to me. Hello there, what's going on? Yeah, Sohan missing the layups again. I know. I think his three-point shooting is up a little bit. Now, there's the one thing that would probably be a saving grace for this entire season. We're all not always gonna be on the same page on who should be starting. And my apologies if I get flustered with you guys when we're debating, but I'm passionate about the team. You guys know that. You guys saw me. If you weren't in the other stream, I actually swore. Somebody called me a fake Spurs fan, which okay, sure, because streaming the team for the last 5 years is definitely profitable with your time. Anyway, um, if at the end of the year we see, I think my goals for this year, I would call this a win year, regardless of record. Wemby Defensive Player of the Year, Castle Rookie of the Year, and if the Spurs pick, because right now it seems like we're going to finish the 10th worst team in the league. Atlanta was the 10th worst team last year and jumped to number one. If we did that, wow. That I was a little lukewarm on Cooper Flag when some of you were saying he doesn't shoot the three well, but then I saw something on ESPN over the weekend. I could have sworn he said he's been shooting the three well. So I'm like, wait a minute. If he can shoot the three, he's got size. I don't know how well of a defender he is. But if we can get a top four pick again, let's not even dream big. If we get a top four pick again, if we can jump in the top four, then the missing piece has got to be there, right? Spurs ball, Castle spins around, jumper is good. Ace Bailey, right? Would Ace Bailey work? No, he's coming out. Bonjori, Slate, I think Cooper Flag, with all signs pointing to him being the first overall pick, he's going to declare. Jason Tatum for three, no good. Offensive rebound for the Celtics. Biscuit Buddy with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Phil. Longtime supporter. Says, what upsets me the most is that Mitch started strong and was looking good. Yes, up until the end of 2024 he was. Then he just started making stupid decisions and refuses to adjust. He's hurting the development of players and team chemistry. We were. That's a two for the Celtics. We were playing well. 500 ball going into 2025. And now the wheels have fallen off. Wemby's back in. He shoots a three, no good. Sohan falls down, wanted to foul. He ain't getting it. Yes, like get a dang rebound. Joseph for three. The Celtics are one. Oh my gosh, it's 31-17. I don't like this scoreboard. We're not scoring or stopping the Celtics. The Celtics are 5 of 15 from three. The Spurs are 1 of 10. Another turnover for the Spurs. Castle throws it out to Sohan, bounces off Sohan's hand. Honestly, it feels like we are. It's a 15-2 to run. Butterfly, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. Rough start to this game so far. Butterfly, I believe you used to go to Stuck in the 80s back in the. By the way, get 200 thumbs up. Butterfly, Stuck in the 80s is back. For those that don't know, I have a second channel, and this is just a channel for me. This isn't just for fun. It's called I Might Make Crap. The link is on the front page of this channel. Another three for the Celtics, no good. 31-17 with a minute change to go. But everything, every failed channel that I still have content for is going to be on the second channel. Stuck in the 80s, I have 75 episodes of that. Whackbag Films, which is an awful low budget, politically incorrect movies and shorts. But a lot of that's going to go back up there. Any music I've done that's not sports related is going to go up on there. And I'm having fun going to the library. Another three for the Celtics, no good. I think that was Hauser. Having a lot of fun going to the old library and getting everything up there. I don't care if the channel gets monetized. If it does, great. But just seeing the history of my life on YouTube since 2006, I think it's kind of cool. Champagne with the bucket, 31-19. Joey Austin, a lot of teams are tanking for Cooper Flag. No for being here tonight. Bring back the 2014 plays. I wish it was that easy. You know what? I'll get a link after the first quarter, Butterfly. I will. Thank you, T-Gunk. Oh my God. They take so many threes and make them. It's 34-19. Oh, so annoying. Jason Tatum with 14 points. He's on pace for 56. You probably won't hold that pace, especially if it's a blowout. But my God, we're getting crushed. Pick and roll Castle and Wemby. Castle into the paint. Kicks it out to Champagne. Three-pointer is no good. Well, we're shooting a lot of threes too. They're just not going. TSR just changed up the team's roles. What? I will always support the Spurs. Always support the Spurs. Come on, man. If you guys have been here any length of time, you know I stick with my teams. The Spurs and Giants have been awful my whole time here on YouTube. But I'm not going to stop supporting my teams. Marmalade, it's a televised game. It's in Boston. He could be playing a little anxious. Could be. Curse of the TSR. Xavier, the Spurs have only been bad since I started on YouTube. This is a fact. Ultimate Sign, you don't need that. You're just being a troll. Come on now. We're not trading Wemby. Three at the buzzer? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Al Horford for three at the buzzer. Wow. Nick the Yankees have been good. And I'm looking forward to the sports documentaries that we're starting on this channel. I got to get the link for Butterfly. Um, I'm doing Anthony Bennett next. I'm probably going to venture off of basketball a little bit. I really want to talk about something with Eli Manning. I don't want to spoil it. Something Eli Manning want to do. I also want to do. I was thinking, I used to really like the United States Women's National Team, and Kristen Press was having a huge year, maybe something like document, you know, ascend and descension, if you will. She's my favorite soccer player. She's still playing, but she's not going to team probably ever. No, she's not going to be. All right. This is TSR's second channel. Would love to get to 1,000 subscribers at some point in the next few months. If this isn't your thing, I totally respect that. But this is going to be my library of all the failures on YouTube, and there's a lot of them. There's also, I think, what's a nice video of my history on YouTube and how it took me 12 years to get monetized. So here is the link. And yes, that's right. It does say, I got no talent. As a joke, self-deprecating humor. Let's reset the clock when we get quarter two up. But there's a link to the second channel. Would love to have you see you guys over there too. It is going to be very different than here. Serve echoes. It's a rough game. It's a rough game tonight. Maybe Mitch is intentionally showing Pop what looks bad, so he knows who not to play together when he returns. Uh, just watch Sony and stand and watch a rebound come right to him, and he didn't move. RJ, that's been a lot of our guys. And the Yankees sucked in the World Series, but at least they're decent. What I like about this journey, Rich, is that embodies the Spurs motto of pounding the rock. We're pounding it. Why make crap? All right, thank you, Butterfly. Yeah, you've already been subbed up from it was the I Like Crap channel. All the previous channels, not including TSR Sports, that I have content for, will be a playlist on there. And there's a lot of content. I want to say I have at least 200 videos. There's 75 episodes of Stuck in the 80s, and it's something I may do again in the future. Who the heck knows? There's Whack Bag Films, which I probably have 50 plus movies there, 25 plus music videos. That puts us at 150, so maybe 150 videos. There's a lot of content to upload over the next year. And if I ever want to do something weird and goofy off the cuff, I have a place to put it now, right? Like I used to do it here and it wouldn't be well received, which makes sense. This is a sports channel. If I want to do non-sports content, throw it over there. Whatever happens, happens. Carlos Jeter says, "Ooh, I understand. Stuck in the 80s. Yes, it is on there as a playlist. Thank you, Kyle. All 75 episodes will be up there with your host, Ricardo Schwarzenegger. My favorite wig, I see. Yes, butterfly. Yes. And what I do for the thumbnails, I think where I was missing what's stuck in the 80s, and this is my mistake, is I will just name all the videos They Live movie review. It doesn't say watch me. Now I'm gonna I think I'm gonna put goofy titles that talk about a little of the movie. Like with the They Live movie review today, I call the title of the video is This Movie Chews Bubblegum and Kicks ASS. Something related to the movie that's maybe fun and catches the eye more than just blah 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 movie review. Especially in 2025 when there's 8 million movie review channels. Hey, look, the Spurs missed to start. That's awful. Christoph, we're getting this layup on I think that was a turnover by the Spurs. I don't know what just happened. They had the small screen. We're down by 20. David, yes. Wemby for three. No good. This these are not the droids we're looking for at all. The Celtics are 7 of 19 from three. We're 1 of 13. It's 39-19. Turnover, Celtics. Fast break, Castle. Steph, what was that? What up? He booped the rim. Out rebounded 16-8. Wow. Eric, you know what? We do feel like it is this generation, it's okay to lose. The other channel is called I Make Crap. I'm gonna drop the link in there again. Levi, I just put it in there. It's going to be everything that I failed on YouTube. For those that don't know, it took me 12 years to get monetized, and making money is not the most important thing on here for me. It's having fun. But getting monetized is it's like an achievement unlocked, right? 12 years is a long time to wait to have that happen. Castle missed by the other end. It's Spurs ball. Vassell with the rebound. I think Steph is 1 of 3 to start the game. CP3 corner three is blocked by Horford because Chris Paul is not tall by NBA standards at all. Derek White in the paint, runner off the glass, good. Thank you, Levi. Thank you to everybody that subs to I Make Crap tonight. If we get to 500 subscribers tonight, I would be very happy. You look amazing with that wig. It's butterfly. I just missed who made that bucket for the Spurs. 41-23, under 10 minutes to go. Down 18. Now, this is the defending NBA champions, and we are in the TD Garden in Boston. And Kelman's going to foul Kristaps Porzingis as he was about to have a clear pass to the hoop. Kyle, yes. If I make crap, the Spurs are playing like it tonight. Was that a Wemby layup I missed? Okay, that was a Wemby layup I missed in the Spurs' last possession. Yeah, right. He doesn't look as gassed as he used to. Like he was also sick for like what, 10 days? Because we're small, Casimir. We are such a small team. They got Horford and Porzingis out there. Isn't Al Horford 6'9", 6'10", and he's a big dude as well? We play a lot of small ball. The last game against the Wizards, I'm pretty sure at some point we had Wemby plus Fox, Paul, Vassell, and Castle. Four guards and a Wemby. We're not the Golden State Warriors. That small ball doesn't work for us. I know, Anthony. Back in the days. This ain't those days. We're down by 20. Wemby with the ball on 3-point land. I mean, it's not over. I'm not giving up, but man, we got to start playing better than this. Wemby getting guarded by Derek White. Gets it to Devin Vassell. Vassell's going to drive. Pull up Jay. Back rim, no good. Keldon with the offensive board. Back out to CP3, out to Wemby. Wemby's going to fake the three, drives in the paint, kicks it out to Keldon. Keldon's runner is no good. I think that maybe was an alley-oop attempt, and Wemby missed the oop. Nothing going right. Derek White for three, no good. Wemby with the rebound. 23 points right now. 23. 15 minutes into the game. Champagne for three. Nope. My blood pressure, 500 over 400. Opinion Sports Show. I mean, we don't have anybody out there at offensive rebound. We got Wemby, Porzingis with the miss. Champagne's got some size. In transition, Vassell layup, no good. Champagne took a shot to the face. He's hurt. Porzingis for three. This is ugly. This is ugly. No, they're not, Biscuit Buddy. Wemby got fouled clearly in the first quarter, got hit in the face, and there was no whistle. Kyle, this is bad. I'm not giving up, but we're getting doubled 46 to 23. And Albert, yes, national TV. National TV. I know it's the Celtics. It's an effing massacre. Drop the hammer. The hammer's getting dropped on us. Chuck, wake us up. Chuck, where are you? We need some Chuck. Sucker! Wait, did we get killed by Boston last year? I don't remember. Zach Collins scored 5 points in 12 minutes yesterday. That's more than Vassell, Barnes, Paul, and Kelvin combined. Oh my God. I didn't need to know that. I mean, thank you for sharing that. Marmalade, Mitch has lost the respect of the team. Maybe they're not trying because they know he doesn't even. Wow. I don't understand Wemby. He isn't strong enough at all because I don't understand how White is. Oh, Kobe. So that's one thing we have seen a little bit in Wemby's career is when he has a small on him, he doesn't take advantage of the matchup. Um, I don't know. We sure did. I was. Oh, you were there. Ozzy can't even look anymore. San Antonio Hotspur said, I think we won. Wait, didn't we win on ESPN last week? San Antonio Hotspur, didn't we won a nationally televised game? Wasn't Darren Fox debut on ESPN against Atlanta? We won that game. I'm like 99.9% sure that was on ESPN when we won. Well, I know we won, but I'm pretty sure the game was on ESPN, right? Our left turn, it's pretty rough right now. We're 1 of 15 from three. Marcy C, thank you for the stat. Thank you, WZH. Wow. We beat Atlanta on ESPN. That was definitely televised. Thank you, Cersei. 5121, yeah. I mean, I guess this is a good measure of where we really are right now. And listen, I was not expecting us to beat the Celtics tonight, but to see this score this early in the second quarter, this is rough. We're shooting 6% from three. That's brawny territory. 6.7% to be exact. Other than Pop, who to coach this team? Lee, I don't know. I mean, Dan Hurley would be great, but I think he's under contract with UConn. Becky Hammond would be great. I think she's under contract with the Aces. Manu Ginobili or Tim Duncan. Timmy doesn't want to be a coach. I don't think Manu does either. With this handshake deal with Chris Paul, could he be the head coach of the team? I don't know. Well, Bismack Diablo should play tonight if we're getting blown out, right? Daryl says CP3 and Mitch are killing I think Mitch is killing the morale. I'm more passionate and more animated about the Spurs during these live streams than Mitch is. Am I not? Something bad happens, I'm like all fired up and yelling, and Mitch is there with his hands in his pockets. He might even be turning his head. He's like a darn statue out there. Hard pass on CP3 as coach. Okay, that's fair. Uh, Robbie should get to 7 assists, but man, it's looking rough right now. Wemby with the ball, launches the mid range, no good. Fouled by Al Horford, going to go to line for two. Anka, we're not getting rid of anybody at this point. This is our roster to the end of the year. Need to sweep it even to you. Rich, I don't have the benefit of watching the game live. Can you share whether the Spurs' poor shooting, especially from deep, is due to this? Alex, it's poor shooting. It's poor shooting. We are giving up a lot of open threes to the Celtics. No surprise. If you were a Spurs fan going into this game, that was going to be a concern. We give up a lot of open shots around the perimeter. It's happening here tonight. As far as our own shots, we've had some good looks. They're not going in at all. Mitch also like to stand with his arms. Yes. Mitch Johnson. First free throw is good for Wemby. Let's get the Suns up to 150, though. Even though we're getting killed, I'm still here calling the game, and I'll be here to near the end if it's a blowout. Blowouts, I usually check out if there's 3 to 5 minutes left because it depends on the level of blowout. If we're down like 15, I'll stay to the end. If we're down by 30, I'll leave a little early, but I'm hoping that's not the case. Derek White for three, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Live by the three, die by the three. Hopefully start missing some. Thank God we're down 21. Harrison Barnes fakes the three, drives to the rim, and throws it up. All right. All right. Lead to 19. Oh, William, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. People have said Mike Brown. Messas 9, yeah. Good night. Get some rest if you're out there in France or anywhere where it's late. Turnover Celtics. All right, here we go. Start chipping away. Chipping away. Oh, next rapper. It's rough. It's year number 6 for me on YouTube as a sports channel. And the Spurs have had a losing season, all 6. Including back-to-back 22 and 60s the last 2 years. And an 18-game losing streak last year. Spurs are 23 and 20. We could drop 6 games below 500 if we lose tonight. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Celtics. 5 on the shot clock. 46-29. Oh, San Antonio Hotspur. I hope not. We're on a 6-0 run. There you go. Sean Elliott as coach. I don't think he wants that. I got to think Sean Elliott loves his job of just calling games and yeah, I would love that job. Derek White's open for 3. Takes the 3. Long rebound falls in the hands of the Celtics. They've taken over easily over 23s by now, right? Porter for 3. In and out. And we got to grab that defensive rebound. We're 1 of 15. Really, still? We've only made 1. Fox with the ball, drives in the paint, loses the ball. Going to go out of bounds, and it's Celtics ball. I hope Pop's not watching either. Yes, like they're finally missing 3s, but we're not exactly capitalizing on that. 5 turnovers for the Celtics, 4 for the Spurs. Derek White's wide open all day for 3 in the corner. Like, seriously. He's just standing there. Nobody's within 10 feet. How? Derek White, 13 points in the first half. Like, how is our defensive defensive rotations? How are they so poor? Barnes for 3, no good. Like, nobody's around whatsoever. For our enthusiasts, that's straight facts right there. Spurs ball, I didn't see what happened. Julian Champagnie on the break. Throws it down. Cut the lead to 18. All right. RJ, I mean, it was frightening to lose to the Charlotte Hornets. We got a timeout. Well, right now, Jason, all of our 3-pointers are worth 0. So, yes, a 2-pointer is much better. You know, Alvin, that's been one frustrating thing. Falcon Lord were awful. Because I thought when Chris Paul was brought in, I was like, Lob City 2.0, right? You guys were thinking that too, weren't you? Not even close. It's Lob City 0.0. We barely have lobs to 1. We have one of the most talented big men on the planet who can snatch almost anything up in the air and throw it down. We got Lob nothing. Lob nothing. E-ball, that's just the way he looks. He's not always tired. This is a Mitch problem. Adrian, not the only one there. But yes, cuts to lead to 18, Greg. I'm Captain Optimism. Yes, cut to lead. I'm trying to stay positive. I really am. It's hard. I don't like being negative. I can do that while I'm at work, but it's hard to be positive when you're now 49-31. Rummy was sick. He certainly was. And yes, we do need a coach that can. Fitch isn't a guy. He's not. He isn't. In fairness, I'm trying to trust the process. CP3 was good when we were still tanking to make us better. Now he's as bad as he was for the Warriors last year. Yeah, he's definitely regressed. He could be getting tired too. Let's not forget Chris Paul is pushing 40, and as the season progresses, playing 20 to 30 minutes might decrease his productivity. If I were you, I would have thrown some extra. Okay, fair enough. Check this out. Mikey, punch. Yes, we got them. What were we wanting? We won't see it coming. We're gonna go on a 22-0 run. Get rid of Kelman. So ain't got just it's easy. But it's changed from last year. Trade everybody but Wemby and Castle. That's kind of money. Keith, that is a darn good question. Trust the process. That's been the progression of KJ and Vassell. Yeah. Sochan's only 21. Jeremy looked good until his injury. I'm not ready to give up on him. I've been a Kellen supporter. He ain't him. Devin, I was a supporter until this year, seeing how much he's regressed from last season, and the defense is not there. I would not be upset if they moved on. I'm thinking we might see a lot of changes in the offseason. Who the heck knows, though? De'Aaron Fox, 34 assists in his first 4 games with the Spurs, tied for the most in franchise history with Rod Strickland. Wow, something positive about Rod Strickland, because I remember from Rod Strickland is that horrible no-look pass to Sean Elliott in the playoffs that turned out to be a turnover against the Blazers. I don't think Bertans is available, is he? Or is he a free agent? Celtics ball by 18, 49-31. Well, let's fix my clock. I'm a little ahead. Jason Tatum with the ball on three-point lane, guarded by Champagnie. Pick and roll. He's going to take us. Nope, he's going to pass it back to Tatum. Tatum's runner off the rim, no good. Fight for the board. Going to fall into the hands of CP3. Spurs ball to get a defensive stop. Paul is going to get to Wemby. Now my clock's a little behind. Dang it. 49-31. Wemby's going to launch a three. No good. Our three-point shooting is awful tonight. Cohen, I do not. Did they pick up a big? I know the Mark Williams trade fell through. I didn't realize they got another big. The Lakers have been playing well. Even before Luka got there, they've been playing really, really good. Man, Lakers might be one of the top teams in the Western Conference before we know it. Another three for the Celtics. Swish. I don't even know who this dude is. Who's number 12? Craig? Is it Torrey Craig? Is he on the Celtics? Barnes in the paint, layup good. Yep, Casimir, another brick. Our three-point shooting is a disaster tonight. We're what, 1 of 17? Tatum, 17 points for Jason Tatum, and another three for the Celtics, 55-33. Lead back to 22, 4 and some change to go in the first half. Wemby drives in the paint. Off balance runner, off the glass, good. LeBron is plus 15 this whole month? Dang. Fountain of youth? They do shoot a lot of threes, 5-1-2-1. It is boring, but they also make a lot of threes, and they're the defending NBA champions. Which is one thing I'm worried about with watching the NBA All-Star game this weekend is a million three-pointers. Offensive foul on the Celtics. Tatum getting the referee's ear. Jeremy Sohan about to check back in. I think that means center Sohan. Matt, yes, it is very frustrating. We're shooting a lot of threes, but no, we're not making them at all. Cheer up, guys. We're playing. Yes, Raymond. Oh, that was a technical, and Chris Paul missed a free throw. CP3 shooting 96%, I just heard. One of 17 is 5.9%. One of CP3, 96% missed a free throw. Now he's going to the bench. I think I just saw Bismack Biyombo. Are we actually going to see him play? Can you imagine if this goes to garbage time and he still doesn't play? Seriously, he won't play while during the All-Star break. There's no games for like a week. So the 10-day contract literally was for nothing. Wow. I'm speechless. Castle's open for three. I grimaced a little because I really wanted to go in. We've cut the lead to 17. That's the lowest it's been in a while. 55-38. There you go. Puts this point Sohan. There's going to be another three for the Celtics. Yep, Tatum. They're hitting everything. They are on fire from three. We're frozen. Castle with a beautiful spin around move gets it to Barnes. Barnes jumper in the paint. Good. That was a nice move by Stephon Castle. I give the points to the Celtics. I don't need to help them out anymore. 58-40. Wasaid! Well, yes, Chuck Norris, the head coach. That's what's happening to us right now. Can we get this lead to around 10 before halftime? Fallon Barnes. Sorry, I'm Fox. Excuse me. Wrong previous Sacramento King. Ray, it's a little bit messy out there. Katie and the Spurs? Kevin Durant? We don't have the. Katie's still commanding what, 40 to 50 million a year? I don't see it happening. Exactly. And that's what Wayne, that was one of my complaints with Wemmy with the start of the season is he was missing a lot of threes. I'm like, take more twos. You're struggling from three. Get in the paint, big man. Joanne says they're not playing that good. We just aren't good. They have 58 points. That's not, I mean, our defensive rating since the new lineup has been 122. Well, that's with them in there. I don't know what the overall rating is. We gave up a lot of points to the Wizards, didn't we? 121 to the worst team in the NBA. That's a 31-foot three, no good. Harrison Barnes with the defensive rebound. Fox on the run. Drops it off to Barnes. Barnes over to the corner of Devin. Devin for three. Not even close. Barnes with the offensive board. The put back. Nope, that was a pass to Sohan. Sohan with a little jumper, good. Hey, 16. That's the closest it's been in a while. 16. Just a little at a time. I said let's get it to 10. Just a little at a time. Celtics shooting 51%. We're shooting 40. There's a foul and almost an and one. The ball went on the rim. And it sat there and gravity helped us and it rolled off. See, we're winning the second quarter. Thank you, Zilfian. No, Kagoshima, I don't see a lot of chemistry between Fox and Wemby tonight. No Spurs in the positive for the plus minus. That makes me sad. Jason Tatum's at the line for two. Missed the first one. There we go. All right. There you go. If we just give up 1 point here, just chip away at the lead. I'm not giving up on our guys yet. Man, they got to play better. Thank you, TJ. I have not missed a Spurs game all year. I think it's game number 64 or 65. We did all the summer league games, all the preseason games, every regular season game. If you're new here, you're looking for a place to hang out during the games while they're live, got you covered. Fox runner, nope, that was a turnover. Was that a pass, a shot? That was awful. Either way, it's Celtics ball. 59-42, a minute 45 to go. Jason Tatum one-on-one with Fox. He got some size on Darren. That's a problem. Tatum picks up his dribble, gets it out to Derek White. White for three. No good. Offensive rebound for the Celtics. Hauser pull up jumper is good. We have way too many offensive rebounds. Darren Fox into the paint. Off bounds jumper. No good. Wanted the contact, didn't get it. I mean, he had contact. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Celtics ball up by 19. Getting it to 10 is not looking good. Porzingis versus Barnes off the glass. It's back to over 20. Yep, win or lose, go Spurs go. Wemby, if he keeps shooting threes, will be Bobo version. No, Wemby's more talented than Bobo. Castle crossover into the paint. Tough shot, no good. Lots of contact, no whistle. Celtics ball. Straight for three. Jeez. Celtics 2 for 1ing. 24 points. Slade's out of here. I don't blame you. I'm sticking around till at least the fourth quarter, somewhere in the fourth quarter. Barnes for three. No good. Castle with the offensive board, and he's going to foul. Wow. Cashmere, this is rough. Williams says this is the worst 3-point shooting by the Spurs since that abysmal game in Phoenix. Was that the one we went 8 for 43? There was a game we went 8 for 43, which was gross. Castle's at the line for two. Marmalade, this is, I mean, it's the defending NBA champions. We knew it could be rough. I didn't expect it to be this bad. Warriors versus the Mavericks next, which really that's kind of a who cares game because the Mavericks are kind of doo-doo right now, aren't they? Anthony Davis is out for an indefinite amount of time with an abdominal strain. Didn't they criticize Luka for being injury prone? The Mavericks did, and they're bringing a guy that's injury prone, like Mueller. Like, what are you doing? We're 2 of 20 from three. That's 10%. 10%. Jeez. 22-point game. Spurs are in the bonus. The Celtics are not. There is 5 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Derek White with the ball right now for Boston. Over to Tatum. Tatum for three. No good. Barnes with the rebound. Plenty of time to get a good shot off. Barnes to Castle for three. Okay. Steph. Has his 3-point shooting been better lately? Anthony Davis might have season-ending surgery. Are you serious? Oh my God. Yeah, I hope you're kidding. That is 80. I know he's out for weeks, but it is less than 20. If 80's out for the season, that would make that Mavericks Lakers trade look even worse. I don't know what the hell the Mavericks were thinking. You see all the jabroners that people have traded away for 4 or 5 first-round picks, and that's the best the Mavericks could do. It doesn't add up. And yes, Area 51, his 3-point shooting has looked better a lot. The thing is, you know what? We'll pull it up. We'll look at halftime stats, but I'll look up Castle's 3-point shooting over the last 5 games. I appreciate you all hanging out with me through this horrible first half. If I had to endure this alone, no, well, I got you guys, but it would be really rough doing this alone. So this is one of the things that I love about streaming games is we can celebrate the highs and lows together. Right now, there's a bit of a low. Castle is shooting 29% on the year from three, so that is bad. Over his last 5 games, let's take a look. Last 5 games, 2 of 5, 0 for 2, 3 for 5, 0 for 1, 2 for 3. So that is 7 of 10, 7 of 16. It's 40 plus percent. Was he made 2 tonight? I mean, if he's made 2 tonight, I think he's made, what would we make 3 all night? So he's made 66% of our threes because our 3-point shooting tonight is not good. Let's pull up the game stats for tonight. And this, we'll pull up the Celtics first. Let's see. The Spurs, we got scored 37-19 in the first. We kept it close in the second. We got to score 29-28. As far as Boston is concerned, let's see. Oh, no, I need the box score. I'm in Gamecast. That's not the box score. TSR, come on now. There it is. All right. Fumbling around here. All right, for the Celtics, Jason Tatum with 21 points, 8 boards, and 4 assists in the first half. Possibly on his way to a triple-double. Sam Hauser with 5. Al Horford with 6. Kristaps Porzingis with a very efficient night. 15 points on 6 of 7 shooting. He does have 4 turnovers, though. Okay. Not really he's turning the ball over that much. And Derek White, former Spur, 14 points, 3 of 9 from 3. He does have 6 boards, 5 assists. He could possibly have a triple-double tonight. Off the bench for the Celtics, it is Torrey Craig. Baylor, who the heck? Baylor Shearman? You know, that dude was out there. He had 0. Luke Fournette, 0. Peyton Pritchard, 0. I don't think I said his name. He went 0 for 5 from 3. He just missed every 3 he threw up. And then Torrey Craig with 6. So Celtics bench has 6 points. 3 dudes with 0. Yet they're killing us. Celtics with 7 turnovers on splits of 51, 38, 15. They are 15 of 34 from 3. Our splits 38, 14 were 3 of 21 from 3, and 80. The Spurs have turned the ball over 5 times. So since they've gone with this new small ball lineup, they're not turning the ball over. Our defense is terrible. For our San Antonio Spurs, Harrison Barnes, rough night, 0 for 5 from 3, 3 of 10 from the field, 6 points. Wemby, 4 of 10 from the field, but 0 for 4 from 3. He's got 10 points and 5 boards and the block, so the block streak continues. Chris Paul with, 0. He does have 5 assists, but no points. Does have 3 steals, though. All right, that's cool. De'Aaron Fox with 8 points for the Spurs, and Devin Vassell, rough shooting night, 1 of 5. He's got 2. Off the bench, Julian Champagnie with 7. Jeremy Sohan with 2. Keldon Johnson with 0. Keldon has more fouls than points. He has 2 fouls, no points on 0 for 1 shooting. Man, he has like one great game here and there, and you're like, Keldon! And then he disappears for 4 or 5 games. And Stefan Castle, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He is our best 3-point shooter tonight. He has 12 points, 2 assists. No Spur has a positive. Every Spur has a negative plus minus tonight. Everybody. That's cool. We still have a half to go. I'm not giving up on the team, but my goodness, can we at least play competitive? Even if you don't beat the defending NBA champions, can you look like a professional basketball team and not lose by like more than, I don't know, 10? What are Biombo's stats? He hasn't played. In fact, Biombo hasn't played a second. Usi Wusi, yes, Kellen has fallen off. I agree, Castle needs to start. Not up to me. It's pretty easy to game plan for the Spurs when they know exactly what lineups we're going to run down to them. We are predictable with our rotations. I agree with Phil. Don't mind the play-in, but not in favor of the in-season tourney, which means absolutely nothing. Where the championship game stats don't get at. Oh, no, they don't. If you see Tingus Pingus in the court, you put the big. Oh, I got you. I think you did there. Yeah, well, Mitch likes a small ball. I don't know if he likes it. That's what he's running. Thank you for the injuries on that game tonight, Butterfly. Team is defending with heart, but sometimes they're missing They are missing a lot of rotations tomorrow. Does it feel like Fox isn't playing much? Oh, a little bit. Adrian, the offense and defense are bad tonight. Toby, look, I just don't like the small lineup. My problem with is starting Paul and Fox. Wow, what happened there? Gives us an extremely small backcourt, and they're both point guards. So I don't think that's the best and most efficient way to run the team. If you want to put Vassell to the bench for Sohan, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't. That doesn't fix our extremely small backcourt. Looking for a hero moment. Biombo was on the Austin Day. The what? Things? Yeah. Oh, a safe space. We love the 6'5" wings. Spurs love drafting the guys that are 6'5". Franklin, good evening to you. All right, Mauro, I got you. I got you. I'm sorry to say this, but Kelman got to go. He has dropped off a cliff this year. It hurts me to say it. Man, he's not good this year. He's had spurts where he's had really pun intended some good games here and there, but just he's been very inconsistent. His 3-point shot has disappeared at times. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I've seen that name TG1 a lot, Common Maluch. I can never remember it, but that's a big you guys appear that you would like us to grab if we draft around 10th, if he's available. Mavericks power forward center Anthony Davis has avoided surgery for his abductor strain for now. That is the plan according to ESPN, but reiterate that Davis will be out for a significant period of weeks. Yeah, making that trade look even worse. This isn't tanking, just bad basketball games against a top team. That's fair. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say anymore. Oh, the Celtics are way better. They're a championship team. Falcon Lord, a lot of people said they wanted Brett Brown to coach instead of Mitch. I mean, I don't know. Nico Harrison thinking defense wins championships, right? Jason Kidd did not look happy to be at that press conference. Funny thing is, Kelman is only 0 for 1, but yes, it does feel like he's playing worse. He's not doing his his role as six man is he's not the six man right now. It's Stefan Castle. Castle's been playing the best off the bench, right? He's our best defender off the bench. He's aggressive with taking shots, whereas Kelman has become passive. Yeah, I got nothing. What am I trying to do here? I see the second channel got the 463 subscribers. Thank you very much. We're like, wait, TSR is a second channel? Yeah, I'm going to drop it in here again. One more cheap plug for the night. We're getting close to 500. Let's make it happen. If you're into weird stuff and interested in seeing how horrible I was on YouTube with various second channels, and some of it's bad, like so bad it's good, but so bad it's bad. Miss TSR's seen some of this old stuff. She saw the a spoof I did of Brave Wilderness called Daring Wilderness with Hyena Peterson. Absolutely terrible. But she thought they're hilarious, so those are going to go up at some point too. Charles? No, no. Starting left should be Castle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Castle, Sohan, Barnes, Fox, and all right. So you got to be trolling because you don't have Wemby in the starting lineup there. Castle, Sohan, Barnes, Fox, and Bassie. So Victor Wembanyama shouldn't don't think Wemby should be starting. Rocco, I'm having a lot of fun with the second channel. I can't wait to get the whole library up there, which will probably take me a year to get it all uploaded. Like, I don't really want Mitch to be fired, just him to realize his mistakes and act accordingly. It shows some passion. 175 likes? Nice. Thank you, guys. Let's keep it. You might want, okay. I was wondering, like, I thought maybe you were trolling. Like, you don't want Wemby in the starting lineup? The one concern with Sohan and Castle sharing the floor is teams are going to leave them open. They're going to leave them open a lot. Now, Steph is starting to hit his threes as of late. Actually, I was talking about this. I think Jeremy's been shooting the three a little better lately, hasn't it? He's not shooting a lot of them, but I think the Sohan's been marginally better from three. I think he's over 30% for the year now. I did not spell Jeremy's name right. I want to say Jeremy's hitting 32% of his threes. Jeremy's hitting 34% of his threes right now. 34%. That's actually better than a lot of guys on the team. Over the last 5 games, he's made 4 and taken 6. Very small sample size. 4 of 6 is 66%. The Sohan's got his 3-point percentage up to 34%, which is a career high. Well, I'll be darned. Jeremy's actually having an efficient year, even though it feels like he's been missing a lot of close shots. Jeremy's shooting splits right now are 54, 34, 72. That is a career high. Fortunately for him, he's taking a career low amount of attempts per game of 8.8 because he's not starting, and he's obviously not the first option off the bench. But congratulations, Jeremy, getting his efficiency is way up this year especially from last year. I mean, from last year to this year. Last year, Jeremy Sohan's shooting splits were 41, 31, 77. He was actually a good free throw shooter last year. All right. This year, 54, 34, and 72. So might feel like he misses a lot of shots in the paint, but he's actually making a lot more than he misses. It's just the team, the misses you remember more than the makes. He's scoring on a lot of dunks too, which helps. But I'd like to see him dunk the more. Dunk the more. Dunk the ball more. He's a good dunker, and it's the highest percentage shot in the NBA. I just saw a super chat, so I don't want to miss that. All right, where was it? Illuminatics Gaming with that $5 super chat says, "You're right. We are soft tanking. Need to draft 2 big athletic shooting wings. Keep up the good work." Thank you, Illuminatics. We need a backup center, like nobody's business. One thing that's weird is I checked out a channel, SRO, Throw Sports. I don't know. I watched one of his mock drafts for the Spurs, and he seems very intelligent with basketball. But in his draft, he had us taking a shooting guard with our highest pick. And I was like, I know we need shooting, but another guard is the last thing the Spurs need. I almost wanted to comment, tell me you don't watch the Spurs without telling me you don't watch the Spurs. I mean, granted, I watch the Spurs all the time. I should know the roster better than him. But I was like, another guard, another guy that's like 6'6" in that range. I'm like, we need a big, like nobody's business. And I think there was a big available on the board. He had us drafting second overall. He did a mock draft where we won and went to number two. And I was like, a guard? I mean, I know the player that he had us draft was good, but I'm like, a guard? Why playing him? That means we'd have to get rid of somebody. Maybe Vassell. I don't know. We did have Zach Collins because he is always best. Fletcher, what are we referencing? I guess I missed something. Joaquin, I mean, this the team takes bad shot at times. It's not limited to women. So now nobody knows about Oh no, Kelman's regressed. He wasn't this bad 2 years ago. I mean, he's just regressed. I didn't see it coming. Um, that the Spurs heart sometimes wants players to succeed more than the Spurs brain sees what's happening on the court. I thought he would be great off the bench for us. Is it him though? Because look at all the players that are underperforming this year. Kelman, Devin got better every season until this year. Now he's regressed. So is this a player thing or is this a coaching thing? With poor lineups, not putting the players to be put in their best place to succeed. I mean, Jeremy Sohan, the perfect example. Are we putting him in the best position to succeed with point Sohan last year and then center Sohan now? Is center Sohan really putting Jeremy in the best place to play his best basketball? Probably not. Kept our inept core lineup. Nice names are named. Charles Barkley would have a field day if Zion ended. I don't want to see Zion on the Spurs. Oh my gosh, no. Did you guys know Zion has a 45-inch vert? I was watching a basketball video randomly, well, doing something right here. And the dude said Zion has a 45-inch vert, which is shocking considering how big he is. Like, if that dude could stay in shape, my goodness. Third quarter on the way. Spurs are killing Zion's career for real. They're putting him in all the wrong spots. He is developing, but shouldn't he be a 3 or a 4? Wemby with the ball to start us off. The jumper at the rim is no good. Wemby's struggling from pretty much everywhere on the court tonight. Turnover Celtics. Spurs on the run. We got numbers. Harrison Barnes in the paint and gets blocked. Now he's fouled. Tatum with the foul. 45-inch stuck. So like, what's up, Cheese? Hey, Colin, don't think you're stopping in? It was a 1-year deal. Chris Paul CP3's on a CP1. Barnes hit in the face. Amen Thompson to the Spurs? No. Tony, that's been a controversial subject on this channel for sure. The backcourt of Darren Fox, CP3. I want to say about a quarter of the Spurs community here is all for it, and about 3/4 are done with it. Barnes made both free throws. Leads down to 17. Thank you, Big Timber, for stopping in. Ray, very little. Derek White with the ball for the Celtics gets it in to Porzingis. Porzingis guarded by Harrison Barnes. That is a mismatch for sure. And a kickball by Wemby. Wiseman, I'm I can say I'm shocked at Devin Vassell's regression this year. The offense has been extremely streaking, and the defense has not been there. I mentioned it before on the channel, doing a scouting report on Devin Vassell where it talked about him being a 3D player. It's like, man, got a two-way player. We need a two-way player. The defense has not come around. Tatum for three, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Let's get a little bit of a run going here, guys. CP3 in the paint. Kicks it out to Barnes for three. Oh my God, we made a three. Walker Kessler. We could have had Pat McCaff. Walker Kessler was drafted 2 spots behind Malachi Branham. We could have had Walker Kessler. I think we had Collins. Do we have 3 centers at that time? Do we have Collins, Hurdle, and maybe? Well, Fassi was on the roster then. Porzingis pull up. Good. Dan's been about probably could have traded for Doncic and two second-round picks, right? The way Nico trades in Dallas, we could have traded Vassell and some picks for Luka Doncic. Vassell's runner. He hears us talking about him though. Good. Rich says we're tanking for Cooper. Area 51, Castle 4 of 8, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 2 free throws. So I think we have like 10 points ish. Tatum with all sorts of dribble moves, launches a 3 by Wemby, no good. Spurs ball. We've cut the lead to 14 guys. So forces a shot in the paint, throws up the ugliest layup air ball I think I've seen in a long time. And the break for Hauser on the other end is good as he throws it down, sort of throws it down. What was Devin Vassell thinking with that shot? That was fugly. Fox with the runner in the paint, no good. Spurs missed their last 2 shots in the paint. Can't even score in the taint. I mean, paint. Now fouling Wemby. Cooper just going to be like Reed Shepherd overhyped. Reed Shepherd's not getting any minutes though either. Hector Jimenez says the Spurs on national TV 3-9 this year. Don't forget though, Sohan is only 21. He's only 21, so that's the one thing I'll give Jeremy. He's still very, very young. Came to the Spurs at the age of 19. How old was Kawhi when he was a rookie? 20, 21? Barnes right there. All right. We just need some stops. Is Wemby breathing hard, Robert? Andrew Ghostbirds go to you. I mean, oh boy. Nope, that three's no good. Offensive rebound for Board. Can we box out? Hauser with a follow-up 3. No good. Get this. Derek White sprints for the rebound. He ran out of bounds. They just said it. The announcers. Spurs standing around watching. Derek White sprints in and he went out of bounds, but he puts effort in getting the rebound. Our guys are standing there watching. Go get an effing rebound, guys. Please. Don't just wait for the ball to come to you. Go get it. Fox in the paint. Lost the ball. Goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Spurs. They have 8 on the shot clock. They are down 72-57. We could have gotten Zach Edey with our 8th pick, Rob. We traded it, which became part of the De'Aaron Fox trade. So half a dozen one, 6 in the other. CP3 for 3 in the corner. No good. Wemby with the offensive board. Out to Vassell. Back to Fox. Fox is going to take a 3. No good. We missed back-to-back 3s on that possession. 72-57, 8 minutes to go. Our 3-point shooting is not it tonight at all. It is so awful. Derek White, pull up Jay. Off the, ooh, air ball. Derek, what was that? Spurs ball. Devin Vassell bringing up for San Antonio. Devin drops off to Wemby. Back to Devin. Hauser on Devin. 14 on the shot clock. Back to Wemby. Wemby pull up mid-range. Down 13. Hanover says, what's crapping into you? Hey, we've gotten it down a little bit. We're down by 20. It's down to 13. Sure enough, the Celtics are not giving up on Derek White. Didn't they sign him to a $30 million a year contract extension? Tatum, beautiful move into the paint, kicks it out. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Celtics, 10 on the shot clock. Barnes has a plus-minus of +3. Is he the only plus on the Spurs? Sohan more heart than talent? Well, I can't argue with that, but don't we need those type of guys too? The guys that'll chase a loose ball, do the nasty stuff in the paint. Derek White for 3, no good. I'm not saying Sohan needs to be a starter, but could he be that guy off the bench? Fox sprints up the court, layup and 1. All right, hey, we're coming back, little guys. We've tied it to 11. Where's my Ghost Spurs go? There it is. Yes, Ray, we need a lot of that. All right. 10-point game. This is the closest it's been since the first quarter. Spurs on an 8-0 run in the last 205. Mo, go, go, go is right. Let's keep it going. Al Horford into the paint. Gets deflected by Vassell. That's a turnover. Spurs on the run. HB in the paint. Turns it over. Oh, caught by Wemby. Wemby for three. No good. Barnes chases down the rebound. Saves the ball, but it goes in the hands of Hauser. Nice effort by Harrison Barnes. He was running all over the place. Nice to see somebody heard me yell and go chase a rebound. Porzingis wide open for three. Nah. Timeout, Mitch. But hey, we had a run. We can't shoot the three. Fox taking White to the basket and one. Yes, hand over fist. Yes, Richoff. Victor got a block in the first quarter, so the streak is alive. 80 something games. I don't know what the number is. Look, they're starting to come back. Adrian, I'm still there working out some kinks with Darren Fox being on defense as well. All right, 13-point game. Spurs ball after the timeout. We're at least to make it competitive again because it was looking very, very oogly for a while. But Spurs are coming back, so that's a good thing. For a Spurs fan. Yes, James, they are out both. Holiday and Brown are out. Yo, I agree. Every Tony Parker commercial for Switch watches? What? Tony Parker commercial? I'd rather have a win streak than a block streak. Well, yes, I would agree. Is Blake Griffin still in the NBA, RJ? Beavis? Celtics missed some shots and we made some. Ooh, I like Red Lobster, RJ. I do. Oh, wait, he does. Does he? Wait, we need Blake Griffith and Red Lobster. Oh, okay. Anthony, did he play very well? Good timeout. Yep. Yeah, finally Mitch called the timeout right away. Something that he's been struggling with all year. Uh, yeah, we'll go both Beavis. We need Jakob Pertl, Turtle Power. Andrew, very possible, yes. Daryl Wemmy's going to have a lot of time off. It's the All-Star break. IDK. I like what you did there with the channel, with your emoji, too. Nicely done. Top remind you hit the thumbs up so we can hopefully get to at least 200 thumbs up. We might have a smaller crowd tonight with the game being on ESPN. But 200 thumbs up is the goal, and we're at 182. So thank you to those that have hit the thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, appreciate it if you do. Michael Vassell is struggling. Cooper, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Bobby. Smashing it. We got an Alien Castle Fox one. Yes, that is that our next big three? I don't know. Why not? Go Spurs, go to you. Wemby needs more muscle, but you don't want to do it all at once. On a frame that big and thin, you want to gradually add muscle on, not just drop 25 pounds in 2 months. So they're obviously doing it slowly, and he'll get bigger, but it's not going to be overnight. I don't think he's going to be Giannis size, but I think he'll get bigger over his career, and maybe like 245-ish. Wemby Fox, I have liked it. I don't like Fox and Paul starting. I did a video today for the channel which talk about that when one of them is on the court, the Spurs play much better, which means that when they both rest, the team is discombobulated, which is why I'd like to see Chris running the second unit to get the control over that unit, but probably not going to happen. Fox mid-range jumper. I do like Darren clutchness. His end of game shooting has been fun to watch. I know that big winner against the Magic or the Hornets. Was it the Hornets? I think I don't remember who it was. Fox hit a game winner, but the clock expired and it didn't count. But man, I do like that. Exactly. Wemmy's still very young, plenty of time to get bigger. Right? That's a darn good question. Good morning, Joe. Go Spurs, go. Where is Stefan Castle? Played pretty well in the first half. Center Sohan. And Sohan and Castle on the floor at the same time. My goodness, I'm still not a fan. Tatum in the paint, off the glass, good. I do can just ball, man. 77-64, 6 minutes to go. Champagny drives out to Chris Paul, open for three. 10-point game. There you go, Carlos. Penny, I agree. Yeah, we have no rim protection out there. We got Champagne and Sohan and Barnes, so we have three guys that are at least 6'8", but no actual. We have no shot blockers in there whatsoever. Tatum in the paint, layup good, and the Celtics can do that all day if they want. No, no guys, nobody can block. Michael Chandler, UFC fighter, thank you for stopping in. There's another miss by the Spurs. I don't think Biama's going to play 1 minute on his 10-day contract, which I will do a video on that tomorrow if that's the case. If he doesn't play tonight, which doesn't look like he will. Missed three for the Celtics. Spurs ball down by 12. Sohan in the paint. Layup good. Still at 10. Timeout Boston. Nope. Just a loose ball that needs to be corralled by the refs. By the way, if you guys have not seen it, I watched a horror movie last night called In a Violent Nature on Shudder. If you're a slasher fan, it's a little boring, but the kills are worth seeing. So I'm just throwing it out there. One of the most unique kills I've ever seen in a movie. Derek White runner no good, or sorry, is good. I had the kill in my head. It's called the yoga kill. And that's all I'm gonna say, but it's something. CP3 gonna drive in the paint, stops, pops near the elbow, no good. Hit him with the rebound. 81-69, 4.5 minutes to go. Not just CP3 says he's not going to. No, TG1, I don't think he is. Don't think so. Porzingis misses, tips his own miss. Still with the Celtics. What's his head with the ball? Peyton Pritchard with the bucket. Sorry. 83-69. Our shooting is horrendous, Juan. Vinny Jones, and I have not seen that one. I refuse to watch part 5. De'Aaron Fox gets by everybody in the paint and throws it down. All right, De'Aaron.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
John O to the C. What's up? Yes, free the castle. Oh boy, that's a missed three, but a hammer by Luke Cornett throws it down. 85-71. Castle still on the bench for those looking for him. CP3 going to start to drive and to freak the line. The jumper is good. Chris Paul. Our rebounding is terrible. Okay. Big So I liked it, but there was a little too much. I could have did with about 10 minutes. Wow, Porzingis, what a hammer in the paint. We have no rim protection. I could have done with less. It felt like I was playing Friday 13th, the video game. Less behind the killer for about 10 minutes of him just walking through the woods. Otherwise, I thought the kills were very creative. And some of the effects were really good. They didn't do a lot of practical effects. Anyway, that's enough about the horror movie. Spurs ball. Harrison Barnes for three. Off the backboard, and it went in. It's not going to count. It went off the rim, up on the backboard. I think it hit the shot clock. Back the other way and went in, but that doesn't count. Why sign a center, just not to play him? Exactly. Captain Cadogan. A little too, Jason. Jeff, have you seen In a Violent Nature? 2 people in the chat I actually know outside of YouTube. Like people, know in life. Goated, I hope, goated D-Rob. That's who made me a Spurs fan. Just throwing out there, goated D-Rob. That's my guy. So you and I. You should subscribe just because we're right there if you aren't already. Wow. I think I have a video for tomorrow. If they don't play Bismack Biyombo tonight, he will not have played with the Spurs on a 10-day contract. Wow. I saw your 2 little rap there, Jeff. The prune in Violent Nature was okay, so was the substance. You're better off watching Dead Alive. Well, we're in a timeout. If you guys want to talk horror movies, I am all into horror movies. The other one I was going to watch was on Shudder, The Devil's TV show, or The Devil's Late Night with the Devil. You guys, anybody know what I'm talking about? Is that any good? A friend of mine recommended it. I might actually watch it after the game. think that's tonight. Late. I don't know. I can be messing around. Mitch Johnson wants better rebounding, but have player that rebounds on the bench. That sounds about right. Cedric, darn good question. Did you tell everyone about our holiday today? That I did, Sean O'Connor. I did. I work with Sean. I told everybody we're off today and off Monday, but I also took Tuesday off, so I have a 4-day weekend, which means I want to work on a lot of content for the channel and the other channel too. I'm going to cheap plug it again while we're in a timeout. I have a second channel called I Make Crap, and this is going to be a library of all the channels that I've done on YouTube and have failed. Some really good stuff out there. So if you're a fan of my sense of humor or what I do here, make sure you sub up to the channel. It's right there in the chat. We're getting close to 500, and we'd love to see you over there. Mitch Johnson is trolling. Nice, JC. Daryl, if we lose Sandro Mamakashvili, which we could, and he becomes a stud somewhere else, that is going to hurt. I'll agree. Late night with the devil. Okay, pretty good. All right, maybe I'll check it out tonight. This game will go over around 9:30. Throw a 90-minute movie on, and call it a night. George, not till the end of the year. Clutch Sports is in the chat saying, when are you going to leave? I don't think so. If he left, that might be Cemetery Man. I have seen Jacob's Ladder. I have not. Cemetery Man, I don't remember a lot of it. I just remember the scene. You know the scene with the girl. Yeah. Wemby has played 21 minutes so far. That's 3 minutes less than half the game. That is good enough. That's true. Okay. Danian, that might be that maybe. I mean, he's a vet, so I mean, you know what you're getting with him, right? Back from the commercial break, Spurs are down by 14. NBA All-Star Celebrity Game is Friday night. Oh my Lanta, there's this guy is not an athlete. There was a really big, heavy dude with the ball. I don't know who it was. Um, I just saw Megatron on a jersey. It's got to be Calvin Johnson from the Detroit Lions. Stephon Castle's checked in. Checked in. Do you guys are you interested in me doing NBA All-Star Weekend at all? I feel like I should cover the slam dunk contest, and Miss TSR will be here if she can be. Stephon Castle's in it. Weather might throw us off, and she might not be able to make it. And as far as the All-Star games, any interest? I'm very interested in the All-Star games this year with, Barkley drafting all bigs. Tatum for three. Short. Spurs knock it out of bounds. Going to stay with the Celtics. 211 thumbs up. Awesome. The Finnish assistant coach from the Grizzlies. I don't know his name, George K. Pitcher for three, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Celtics. This is disgusting to watch. The amount of offensive rebounds we give up. Tatum versus Castle. Pull up Jay. It's fine defense, just great offense. Happy Valentine's Day. It is Friday, right? Oh, yes. Andre Jackson, Ajax in the dunk contest, too, right? Two Huskies. So, yes, Miss TSR is definitely going to be fired up for that one. Unfortunately, Mac McDung's probably going to win it because he's a two-time, he's a phenomenal dunker. He's just not an NBA player. I stand by that. You may disagree, that's fine. He's not an NBA player. He's a G League player. Weather is dumb this week, snow and then 40s. Really? I hate our weather sometimes. West Coast Viking, we are getting destroyed on second chance, as we usually do, and third chance, and sometimes fourth chance. Give a go with Tatum, and Wemby's going to foul the crap out of him. Oh, wait, Friday's Valentine's Day. I should have something with Miss TSR, shouldn't I? Even though she's not a big fan of the holiday, we hopefully can spend time together if the weather's not sucking. I'm beginning to question the Spurs organization commitment to winning and improving the team. Anthony Barton's? Yeah. Bosco, I don't know. Tatum at the line, 4-2. Missed the first one. And we signed a veteran big with, I don't know. The Spurs stars have 52 points and are 22 of 55. Jason Tatum and Kristaps Porzingis have 49 points on 20 of 33. Those two guys almost outscored our entire starting unit. Wait, we're getting some bad weather tonight? Sean, I believe you're looking to put, it's the Giants. They do sing. They suck. Colin Johnson for three. Nope. Celtics ball. Basketball, we get out all the time. I'm so used to it. And we're running small teams. We're running Jeremy at center. Our starting lineup is small. Al Horford for three. No good. Champagny flies in and grabs the rebound. Thank you, Julian. Somebody going after it. 90-75. Castle almost loses the ball. Gets it back. Gets it over to Fox. Fox going to take a three. And then down. All right, 12-point game. It's not insurmountable. I did ask, can we just make sure this is a game we don't get destroyed? And the Spurs are at least doing that right now. This is also the NBA defending champions, so we are at least playing better in this quarter and the second quarter. Just the first quarter was a nightmare. Tatum with the ball. They finally to get it to Pritchard in the corner for three. Man, their 3-point shooting. Their 3-point shooting is just killing us. Peyton Pritchard, 1 of 8 from 3. He just made his first 3-pointer of the night. Castle's going to take off in the paint. Kicks it out. Kellnan for 3. Kellnan hits a 3. Actually, the stroke looked good on that one. All right, let's get a stop here. Spurs, 8 of 32 from 3. That's 25%. The Celtics are 15 of 46. It's right around 33%. Horford for 3 in the corner. Nope. A whistle. A foul on the Spurs with the Celtics in the bonus with 0.3 on the clock. Hassel with the bad foul. Tatum at the line for 2. He missed a. Is Jason Tatum a bad free throw shooter? Because I feel like he's missing a lot tonight. What's against the rules, Jeff? He missed them both. Right, that's officially the end of the first quarter. To answer your previous video, we're definitely tanking. Sohan Center Experiment and now Snow Wemby and the 4 dwarfs. Okay. I see what you did. I was like, Snow Wemby. So it makes it pretty obvious. Yeah, Wemby and a bunch of smalls does not make sense. Oh, KG, yes. Jeff Johnson can still get in the hole once in a while. All right, guys. 12-point game. It is doable. It's going to be hard as hell against the defending NBA champions on their home court. I'm not giving up yet. At the very least, we've made the game respectable. If the Spurs lose to single digits to the Celtics on the road, I'll take that as a little win. Considering how bad it looked like we were going to get smashed. Yeah, Tatum's been awful from the free throw line, and I'm not complaining. Snow Wemby. Oh, boy. Remember Snow, the singer? Informer. A la da 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 dee da. A licky boom boom down. Detective man. Bum 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 bum. A licky. I don't know the lyrics. Someone licky up a playo. James is happy to lose by less than 20. Okay. Positivity. My favorite center pickup. John Michael. I think I saw Miles Turner as a free agent after the season. Isn't he a stretch 5 and a decent shot blocker? Miles Turner is looking to leave Indiana. Would that be? I don't know what his contract looks like and how much he would demand, but Miles Turner seems like he would be. If you're looking to slide Wemmy to a very big 4 and place Turner at the 5. Yes, get Miles Turner. Well, there you go. Oh, my shoulder popped. Mo Bamba. He's a free agent, James, and we did not pick him up. So I would say they're not going to. Does anyone else feel the Spurs are ruining Sony's development? Yes. Merksy, yes. I've been talking about that a little on the channel between center Sohan and point Sohan. They're not doing him any favors. I know there's some Sohan, I don't want to say haters, but people that are ready to move on from Jeremy. But if we put him in the best position to succeed, I don't think so. Anyone but the Lakers are. Oh my gosh, William, that would be awful. Bonjour, Arno. Wemby's crushing Tatum's grape. Wait, Tatum's crushing Wemby's grapes. Is he getting hit in the jump? Solar, don't know. Sohan got to get in where he can fit in. Problem Malush is in the draft. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Valanciunas got tricked. Yes, I saw that, Zofian. Valanciunas became their backup. 2 second rounders in City. who immediately got waived, didn't he? City also got waived by the Wizards. He's been waived at least twice. He's with, I think, the Blazers now. Kobe, good question. Darn good question. I think it's beginning of the end for Devin. Adrian, maybe. You guys know what's going on? I got Boston minus 8.5, 88 for 80. Good luck. Good luck, man. Arno, I mean, I get the boring comment, but they're also really good. I mean, they are. All right. I made crap up to 469 subscribers. Thanks, guys. I made crap. I'm gonna plug the channel all night because I'm having fun going through all the old footage that we're gonna put up on this channel. But TSR does have a second channel. No sports on there. I just put it in the chat. This is going to be all the channels I've done on YouTube since 2006 that have failed, but there is good content there. Stuck in the 80s movies reviews, the YouTube channel dedicated to movies reviews, Whack Leg Films, all the low budget crap I've done, a bunch of shorts, a Hulk channel. There's a lot that's going to be on there. It's going to be varied by all the non-music or the music stuff that's not sports related. Death metal, extreme metal, goofy metal, rock metal, a cover of Come and Get It by Selena Gomez. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff on there. So hope you subscribe and enjoy that channel as much as you enjoy this one. Keldon in the paint, throws it up off the glass, no good. Celtics ball. Celtics have 12 turnovers. We have 6. We're just getting destroyed from outside the beyond the arc. Horford with the miss in the paint. Spurs ball. Castle with the ball for the Spurs. Tries to drive. Forces a tough. That was a tough shot. Castle forced it his way on Peyton Pritchard, and I thought he was going to miss that, but he actually just made it very difficult too. All right. See it from here. Hauser with the ball gets it out to Pritchard. Pritchard guarded by Devin. Now a switch with CP3. Back to Derek White. 93-83, 11 minutes to go. 4 on the shot clock. White runner in the paint. Off the rim. No good. Wemby with the rebound. We can cut it single digits. Hawks losing at halftime. Landon, I like to see that. Kellen's going to force the issue. Layup in the paint. Single digits, guys. Single digits. This is the closest it's been since it was 26-17 in the first quarter, per the announcer. Payne Pritchard crossover, step back, starting to drive on Devin, gets right by him. He gets blocked by Devin. Goaltend. Well, I still appreciate the effort on the block. Reese, I don't think so. 4 sits in the 4th, and he's on the bench right now. I would say probably not. TG1, I think Atlanta's going to be a play-in team. Question is whether they win or not. He even said play-in. Wemby to Castle, and Castle's going to get fouled in the paint. Going to get fouled by Porzingis, but we almost had a dunk by Castle, which would have been one of these. B-ball fanatic Nunez is not going to be available this year. He is signed overseas. Whoops, I mean, I did that twice. Castle's going to line for 2, but no, Juan Nunez not available. I keep forgetting he's on the team. Always listen to Papa. Thank you for stopping in. He'll be in. He'll close the game. Darren Fox is our most clutch player. I mean, he's a former clutch player of the year, so Fox will close the game. Whether he plays the last 6, 7 minutes, I don't know. I can't imagine they're going to rest him until the 5-minute mark. This is Mitch Johnson as well, so who knows? Castle's second free throw good, and Castle's free throw shooting has also been improving as well lately. Castle 16 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He's actually playing efficiently tonight. Maybe just, a mistake on a foul. I'm sure a turnover that would, rookie mistake. But otherwise, he's been playing mostly good. Porzingis going to take a 3. Every time we get closer. Every time. Michael, maybe. Castle for 3. I don't know if I like that shot. No good. But he's been playing well, so, if you're feeling it. Peyton Pritchard for 3. Back-to-back 3s from the Celtics, and just like that, 101-87. Oops. Aiken, I hope he gets Rookie of the Year. Vassell, 2 of 7. Is Vassell 2 of 7 tonight? Colin's always lost on defense. Big Colin. Anthony Busman says Boston just toying with us. Are you keeping it close for the TV? Sorry, but Castle needs to start. Love CP3, but we are a young team that needs to start growing with each other. I know, sure, Wemmy does not go into this third year with no experience in the play. Yeah, Jacob, I agree. Castle over Paul. The Spurs organization disagrees with that. They have a deal with Chris Paul that he's going to start being here, and he's here. Oh, Vassell is 2 of 9 versus Washington, and he's 2 of 7 tonight. Are you kidding me? Road trip? Yep. Listen, I said going into this game, we give up a lot of open threes. I don't know if there's a way you can look up the stat on who gives up the most open threes in the NBA. I would have to think we're in the bottom 5 with that. And you're going against the best. I don't know if there's percentage wise the best shooting team in the NBA, but they certainly take the most, don't they? They take like 48 a game, and they're killing us on threes tonight. But still give us back our money. I don't think it works like that, Bobby. Thank you, Butterfly. Says we're at 220. And Butterfly, we've been gaining subscribers on I Make Crap tonight. Some of you have subscribed tonight. I think like 15 to 20 of you. We're at 470 subscribers. I thank you for that. Maybe we'll get to 500 at some point this month. I'll be uploading almost daily content on that during the week, not on the weekends, but I want to get up 4 or 5 videos during the week. They're all done. I just got to hit upload. Yep, a sell only good game so far this whole road trip was versus the Magic. 20 points. That's it. Electric Callboy. Uh, is that the band formerly known as Eskimo Callboy? Um, like the death metal slash dance pop goofy hybrid. I'm trying to think. There's like about working out, right? Like they're funny. Is that what you're talking about? I'm okay if you don't put up with anything with me in it. Well, sorry, Jeff. You will be up on there. You're in Serial Killer 4, the final chapter, which I think is one of the best movies we've done on there, and you are in that. So I think it's the only thing you're in. Oh, you're in there singing the Eye of the Tiger in the Magic Men movie, which is also a good one. That's gonna make it up too. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna get at least 2 videos. Daniel Barry, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Happy Wednesday. I didn't expect that Vassell would be so bad this year. Oh gosh, he's been a disappointment. And I hate saying that. You know? I hate sitting here and having, but I gotta be honest, Kelman and Devin are bad this year. And I'm shocked how much they both regressed. Both have, Devin's dropped, what, 4 points per game? What, no, they both have dropped 3+ points per game off their averages. Kellen's 3-point efficiency has dropped off a cliff. Devin's efficiency has dropped from last year. They both are lost on defense at times. Uh, yeah, I hate having to say that, but I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys and say they're having a good year because they're not. Maybe the Spurs should have traded them both last year. Hate to say it. I used to think they were a big part of our future. They might be part of our past sooner or later. Joseph, yeah, his lineups are not great. Wiseman, Zion, I don't like Zion's health at all. Louis says Vassell's more into fashion. What? Speaking of Dan Vassell, he has the ball now for the Spurs, 101-87. Vassell dribbling, drives baseline, kicks it out to CP3, back to Vassell. Vassell's going to take a 3. Hits the rim, no good. Shot clock was expiring, not the best shot we could have gotten there under 9 minutes ago. And down the other way, Hauser is fouled on the break. He's going to get 2 free throws. Hey, Jason. We're almost at 250 likes, so let's keep it going. No, we can't waive Vassell. Tracy, that would be way too much dead money. He's owed like almost 80 million over the next 3 years. Or wait, do we have him for 4 more years? Oh my God, do we have the Vassell for 4 more years? Guys, is this the first year of Devin's contract extension? I think it's the second year. Oh man, do we have him for 4 more years after this? It's like Garrett's. I'm sorry, Devin. I'm not trying to hate, but your production ain't been there. Thank you, Jason. Porto Spurs. Vamos, Espuelas, vamos. Celtics are on an 8-0 run in the last minute and 15. Landon with a $2 super chat. Super says, thanks to you, sir. I like your opinions while watching the game. Thank you. Appreciate that. I try to keep it real. I'm not always going to agree with everybody, or you guys aren't always going to agree with me, but I try to keep it real, and I always want what's best for the team. And nothing would make me happier than Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell shutting me up so I don't have to do another video all season that they're struggling. But unfortunately, it's not looking like it's going to happen. Meanwhile, Fnatic, that's a darn good question. Under the assumption Durant wants to finish his career in San Antonio, is that actually a thing? Has Kevin Durant said that? Gosh, Toby, I don't remember the last time Wemby scored. On October 2, 2000, says good to 5 years. So wait, so he's in year number 2, I think. He's in Zion. That's fair, Wiseman. 103.89. Oh, I missed. Sorry. That's 2 points by the Spurs. Are the Pelicans looking to trade Zion? Castle from. Oh! Dish from Wemby to Castle. Castle drives in the paint and throws it down hard. Area 51! And we got to follow it up with one of these.
Thunder, 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 dome of justice.
Hauser for 3, no good. So we have 3 more years after this year, it sounds like. All right. Vassell with 4 points. Wemby into the paint. Double team. Forces a shot. Wemby, no. No, no, no. Yeah, that's her nuts trying to do too much. I agree with that 100%. Payton Pritchard for 3. No good. Somebody get the rebound. Anybody go after the ball. Offensive rebound for the Celtics. Barber's going to kick it out. Pritchard has the ball again. To Porzingis. Porzingis can be fouled by Wemby. Michael, that first quarter destroyed us. We got outscored by what, 18 in the first? If we trade Castle, no, Castle's clearly. I don't know why he's not starting. No, I do know why he's not starting. I'm a broken record with. I'm sorry. I just see potential. Let's start unlocking the potential now. He's going to be starter next to. Can we all agree Stefan Castle's a starter next year? Yes. And put him in now. Let the rook, learn from his mistakes, but also learn from his, the good things he does on the court. Porzingis at the line gets a nice bounce. 104.91. No, we're not trading Castle. Not trading Castle. Let me get in the paint and become unstoppable already. Obi-Wan, what's going on? We do have more wins than last year, Tracy. 23. The last 2 seasons, the Spurs had 22 wins each season. We are at 23 this year. Nice. Thank you to Colin for the stats. Yeah, Castle playing well. Casimir, I like Steph doesn't seem phased. Castle step away jumper, no good. De'Aaron Fox with the rebound. Like the move, didn't like the finish. Vassell for 3. He sucks. Open 3, nothing. I'm sorry, he doesn't suck. I'm sick of seeing him play like this. Like just games where he's disappearing. That guy's getting 29 million a year to play like this. I can do that. Hauser for 3. Back down by 17. Big Sean, I think he has a higher ceiling than Kelvin and Devin now. I really do. When he was drafted, I was excited for Miss TSR. I didn't know a lot about the kid, but I'm seeing it now. Fox drive to the paint, fouled, going in line for 2. Or yeah. George, the lack thereof. Lee Jones, I agree. Oh, did I put one too many points on the Celtics? My bad. 27 million for 3 of their remaining years and 24 for the. Wow. So wait, it is 4 more years. Fox free throw. Is this the lineup? Is this All right, so this is Fox, Castle, Vassell, Barnes, and Wemby. Fortunately, they're together when they're down a million. So not all 20. Yeah, great. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for looking that up. Missed the second free throw. Wemby has 12 points tonight. That's it. 12? Isn't it maybe Wemby had some bad games on national TV this year? Boston turns it over. Found the cap. Vassell does try too hard. I would agree. He does try to do too much. He doesn't play within the offense. Castle going to take a three. No good. Close, but no cigar. 6 minutes to go, and the Spurs are down 15. The Celtics have 13 turnovers. We have 6. 14 turnovers for the Celtics. If I told you the Spurs would have 6 turnovers and the Celtics 14, you'd probably think it's a closer game than 15. No, it's not. They're killing us on three-pointers. They're beating us up on rebounds. Vassell's going to take another three. Over 4 from 3. We're 8 of 37. They're 17 of 51. Wemby having an off night. Vassell giving us nothing. I can't believe we're not down by 30-something. Porzingis in the paint. Blocked by Wemby. I always let this Chuck Casimir. Wemmy's in the chat. Thank you for stopping in while being on the court. Nice block by Wemby. I think that's number 2 or 3? 2. Wemby with 12 points, 11 boards, 2 blocks with 12 points. 5 of 14 from the field. He's just not getting it done offensively at all. Michael Thomas, because they're on ESPN. Probably why. Welcome back, Carlos. Thank you for stopping in. What's up, Romeo? Thank you for being here. Porzingis at the line for 2. Did we get the 250 thumbs up, by the way? 242. We're oh so close, but oh so far. If you guys could hit the thumbs up, would appreciate you. It's fast, fun, free, nutritious, and delicious. It does help the channel. Jesse, isn't Fox the highest paid Spur now? I guess the Celtics missed a second free throw and got the ball back while I was looking at the chat because it's their ball right now up 107-92. So it's 6. Nice. Tatum with a nice Euro step into the paint, and the game's getting out of hand with only 5 minutes left. Wemby fakes a long 3, puts his head down, drives in the paint. Layup is good. That works so well for Wemby. The pump fake. I wish he would do it more. Steal by Castle. Alley-oop to Devin. Devin finally with something, with a slam dunk. Castle causes the turnover and gets the assist. Nice play, Rook. Castle just got beat on a steal attempt there. But got back on defense. All right. Tatum forces a shot, misses it. Fouled by Fox. Going to go to line for 2. Fox needs to turn into Teen Wolf. Wow. I would say Wemby and Castle are the untouchables. I mean, Wemby's going to have those games where he doesn't cook offensively, but he's still rebounding and blocking shots. I mean, there is a possibility, and maybe I'm just being making a hot take, but maybe over the next 3 years, Wemby's not the number 1 option. Maybe it's Stephon Castle. Maybe Wemby's our number 1 defensive guy, but with Wemby being the Batman, maybe he's more of a decoy and he opens up a lot of the floor for Steph, and Steph ends up being our number 1 scorer. Could easily be Darren Fox too, of course, because he averaged over 25 a game. First free throw is good for Tatum. Spurs down by 15. Both teams in the bonus with 4.5 minutes to go. I mean, Castle is very aggressive with his offense. He seems like he's aggressive every night, no matter what's happening, no matter how he's playing. He's always aggressive, trying to create something and do something. Don't always see that from Wemby. Wemby does occasionally just turn into a jump shooter, which is shocking at how good he is in the paint. That sometimes he just hangs out in the perimeter. Castle drives, pull up J, no good. Now, granted, Castle not making a shot there, not what we wanted, but being aggressive. Not aggressive like Vassell, but Vassell's in year 5, and he should be making more of the shots he's missing more of them. Jason Tatum with 32 points tonight, 13 boards, 7 assists. Derek White, shot no good. Fox with the foul, going to go to the line for 2. Wemby 14 in prime. I don't want to say to Grace Casimir, but I think he's had some bad games in prime time. Uptown, good evening to you. Castle 1040. What's the 1040? What that means? Rich, be careful because Luka was untouchable. Carlos, you're right. Carlos, you're right. Luka Doncic was untouchable, and now he's a Laker. Russell doesn't win points too well. I mean, yes, points are always what you want in a game. When the Spurs losing Kokushu, but the negativity does try to then tend to go up. That's why I try to stay positive if I can because I'm trying to counterbalance. Hey, look, we're going into the defending NBA champions. Castle with the ball gets it to Vassell. Vassell's going to start to drive in the paint. Out to Wemby. Wemby fakes the three. Now he takes a step over three. I think that's Wemby's first three made. Wemby now at 15. I mean, this is the defending NBA champions. I'm disappointed with the team's performance tonight. Wemby has 17 now, by the way. Made his first three. Did any of us expect the Spurs to beat the Celtics in Boston? No. I was hoping to be a more competitive game than it is. Tandem pull-up jumper, no good. Wemby with the rebound, but we're a young team and this is a championship team. Kellen back. Kellen's in the close as bad as he's been playing, Rich. Okie dokie. Wemby runs into offensive foul. Remy runs into Derek White, and if you remember watching the Spurs, Derek White was fantastic at taking offensive charges, and he took one there from Wemby. I mean, the Celtics don't have Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday, but still, with them out, I was hoping to be close. We did lose to the Hornets. I mean, go flag it. Nice, Wiseman. Under 3 minutes to go, 114.99. Can we get it to single digits? Maybe. Jason Tatum. Wow, what a bunch of moves and a three-point air ball. All right, there's stop. Starback goes, I think we're going to finish 11 or 12th. My hope for the year now at this point with, what, 30 games left, we see progression from our young guys. Wemby looks gassed. You know, we see Stephen Castle develop. We see Fox develop with Wemby and the rest of the team. And, you know, win some games here and there. And then I'm hoping we have the magic that the Hawks had. That's my goal. I obviously have no control over it, and it's not likely to happen. But if the Spurs finish 10th, which is where they're at right now, 10th worst team in the league. The Hawks jumped from 10 to 1 last year. I'm gonna be greedy. Get a top four pick again, and then that should be our roster. That should be the beginnings of our championship team. I mean, our starters next year, you would think, are Wemby, Sohan back in the starting lineup, Fox, Castle, and yes, there's an issue there on 3-point shooting. And Basal? Or does someone go to the bench? I mean, do we draft a big if we luck out and do get a top two pick, three pick? Do we get Flagger Bailey? How's that change things? I don't know. Certified Chris Paul was not in the game last I checked. De'Aaron Fox was the point guard for the team. Asia, thank you for stopping in. How are you doing? The Atlanta Hawks are losing to the Knicks. Carl, see, there you go. Pat says, Rich, how would you and Miss TSR? You just took it away. Okay, I was like, I don't know what the Prince. I don't think it's that we should stay at 10th place. I think it's just going to happen naturally. What a buzz, Bezzy. What a Bezzy. Good evening to you. With the poor rotations, with the lack of size on this team, the lack of shooting, I think just by default, we're going to finish around 10th. We are playing a tougher schedule now, too. We did have an easier schedule to start the season. The tougher schedule is kind of showing our true colors. No matter what happens, this is an improvement over last year and the year before. We were 22 and 60 last year, 22 and 60 before. I said 35 to 40 wins at the beginning of the season. We're still pacing for 35 to 40. I think it might be closer to the 35 than 40 when it's all said and done. Maybe like a 37 and 45, 38 and 44. It's still an improvement and build on this year. And I do still think we'll be a playoff team next year. I do. Carlos with the super chat, dropping a rose for the $1.50 super chat. Carlos, appreciate you. Is that from Miss TSR? Rich, how would you and Miss TSR like to see Dan Hurley? I would be cool with that. Miss TSR would actually go bonkers if Dan Hurley became the coach in San Antonio. She went to UConn. She's a huge UConn fan. If the UConn coach came here with the UConn player, the Spurs She already enjoys watching the Spurs with me, but they would by far be her favorite NBA team. Trade Mitch? We can't trade Mitch. What is going on with the Sony Vassell and Blake Wesley doesn't play anymore, George. Lily turned down the Lakers. He's not going to be leaving Connecticut. No, he's not. Area 51. Surfing Texas, what's up? Wemmy needs help down. Yes. We need a better coach. Trade Yodi. Tax Brazilian Ghost. How dare you? Trade Yodi? Yeah, Yusuf Vassell. Trade Yodi? Oh, Yodi doesn't want to get traded. Why would you trade Yodi? Your bestest little buddy. Darren Fox in the paint, layup good. Can we get like a 12-0 run? Real quick here in 2.5 minutes? Or actually more than that. 13-0 run to tie it. Peyton Pritchard, Spurs playing full court defense now. Fox, Vassell, Kelman, Castle, and Wemby. So we are small. 3 players, 6'5" or less. 4 players, 6'6" or less. Drake, Vassell, and Coyote. Why are we trading Yodi? Connor McLeod. Thank you for stopping in. I don't know why I read your name like that. I just see Connor and I think, oh, I'm thinking Highlander? What am I thinking? Actually, was that his name? Was that Highlander's name? Connor McLeod? We're seeing his jumper no good. Going in line for 2 as he's fouled by Kelman. Oh, you got your hoodies? Carlos, nice. I was wondering when you were going to get those. You got both your 25,000 anniversary gifts. Awesome, Carlos. Congratulations. For those that don't know, we gave away, I was going to give away a jersey up to $200 on Fanatics, jersey of your choice. And Carlos said, hey, can I get 2 hoodies instead that equal less than 200? And he got 2 customized jerseys. So congratulations, Carlos. I'm glad you got them. Awesome. Feel a lot better about that because I was worried when they were going to get there. Porzingis for a free throw, good. Yodi has more trade value than Kelman. And Yodi's got some trade value. Toby, I don't know why Kelman's in there either. He's been playing poorly, and we're so small out there. I mean, the game. I'm gonna stay to the end, but we're gonna need like Reggie Miller's. You're welcome, Carlos. We need Reggie Miller's what 8 points in 9 seconds. Ball's gonna go out of bounds, and that is a turnover by the Spurs. Michael, thank you for the stats. He says Vassell's 412, Kelvin 205, Barnes 413, CP3 208. That's a lot of not good. Coyote for 3 unprotected first round picks. It is Celtics ball. Both teams in the bonus. Horford for 3, no good. Castle with the rebound. Gosh, I didn't realize so many guys were playing bad tonight. Castle takes off, gets into the paint. Euro step layup. He missed the he should have went right-handed on that. When he went left-handed layup and missed it, he had it with the right hand. He went with his offhand and missed it. That was a nice move, but bad finish. Went with the wrong hand there. 116-1 when the Spurs are about to empty their bench. Derek White for a mile-long 3, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Gives it up to Kelvin. Kelvin's going to drive. Alley-oop to Castle. Okay. That was nice.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
I'm an honorary San Antonian. Thank you. Asia, no, it doesn't go away, but you won't notice it as much. It'll get better. I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. Just focus on that your mom would want you to be happy and move on. I know I've said it before, but that's got to be key is that she wants you to enjoy life. How do you view this loss of parent? Celtics are just going to dribble it out, it looks like here. Celtics beat the Spurs. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. We'll go over the end of game stats here in just a moment. Bench is clear with 25 seconds left. Steph has 20 right now. Dang. Oh, Casimir, we need some bigs big time. We got to 250 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Is Biombo coming in? Is Bismack to the Biombo playing? Holy moly. We got a Bismack Biombo sighting. Do we? Yeah, that first quarter was awful. Absolutely terrible. Bismack Biombo finally plays in the last 30 seconds. Wow. Really getting his reps in, huh? Mamo in the paint. Kicks it out. They find Blake Wesley for three. They forcing to make that. Now the Celtics will dribble it out. Well, Biombo, money well spent. You know, Spurs fans, it could have been worse. We lost by 13 to the defending defending NBA champions. It could have been much worse. Um, we had a lot of guys not play well tonight and still lost by 13. We had some guys play well. I appreciate you being here. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. But I want to go over the end game stats. I don't know what we paid for his 10-day. Too much. Um, Not the game we were looking for, but it is what it is. All right, let's take a look at the Celtics first as I look for. Oh, shoot, the game's over, so it moved. Dang it, ESPN moving the scoreboard on me. There it is. That first quarter is really what cooked us. We lost by 13. If you look at the box score, the Spurs got out 19 in the first, outscored 29 to 28 in the second. We outscored them 34 to 27 in the third, and they outscored us 23-22 in the fourth. So we in the second half we outscored them 56 to 50. Actually, we out the last three quarters. The 18-point first quarter was the problem. We just never claw our way back from that. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum with a huge game, 32 points, 14 boards, 7 assists on 12 of 25 shooting. 4 14 from the arc, so he didn't have the most efficient night. And terrible from the free throw line, 4 of 8. Sam Hauser with 12, Al Horford with 6. Horford really struggled from the field tonight, 2 of 10. He did have 10 boards. Kristaps Porzingis cooked us tonight for 29. Derek White, former Spur, with 19 points, 7 boards, and 9 assists. Wow, Kristaps Porzingis had 5 turnovers. Derek White had 6 turnovers. Baylor Shearman ran around and did cardio. He had 0 points. Torrey Craig with 6. Luke Cornett with 2. Neemias Queta. Oh, he's one of the garbage time players. Neemias Queta and Jordan Walsh both came in, didn't score. Peyton Pritchard, 31 minutes off the bench. 10 points, did not shoot well. 4 of 12 from the field and 2 of 10. For the Celtics tonight, their splits were 46, 33, 67, and they had 15 turnovers. We had 8 turnovers. We won the turnover battle, but our shooting was not very good. We shot 44-23, 9 of 39 from beyond the arc, and 83 from the line. For the Spurs, Harrison Barnes with 14 points and 7 boards. Really struggling from 3, though. He was 2 of 8. Victor Wembanyama, 7 of 16 from the field, but 1 of 6 from 3, so he was 6 of 10 from 2-point land. Wemby finished with 17 points, 13 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers. So he had an okay game. Just the 3-point shooting he was not him with the 3-point shooting, and he also, was just struggling with the shooting. What can I say? CP3, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. He did have 8 assists and 4 steals, and no turnovers, so that's nice. Just his shooting was off. De'Aaron Fox with 23 points and 5 assists for the Spurs. Devin Vassell, rough night, 4 of 12 from the field. Missed all of his 3-pointers, 0 for 4. 8 points for Devin. Off the bench, we had some garbage time guys. Mamu, Biombo. McLaughlin played. That's who it was. I saw a dude come out. I'm like, who the hell is that? Jordan McLaughlin is number 11. He played tonight. I mean, Biombo, McLaughlin, Brandon Wesley, and Mamu all played a half a minute and put up nothing. Julian Champagny with 7 points. Jeremy Sohan, 4 points. He only took 3 shots. Jeremy played 13 minutes. What are we doing with him? Is he the odd man out now? Jeremy Sohan's getting 13 minutes? Are we trading him after the season? Because if you're going to play Jeremy 13 minutes off the bench, it's pointless to keep him on the roster. Wow. Jeremy with 13 minutes and 4 points and 3 boards. Calvin Wood played 17 minutes. He had 5 points. He had 3 assists. I guess that's something. And Stephon Castle, 24 minutes tonight, which is nice to see. 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line. Did have 4 boards, 3 assists, and 2 steals, and only 1 turnover. Finished with 20 points. Another 20-point game. Wow, Jeremy Sohan not getting minutes. Is he literally just a backup center now? He doesn't get minutes when Miami. Okay. I mean, that was our number 1 pick in. I don't know what to say. Like we were talking about earlier, how the Spurs aren't developing him properly. Now they're not even playing him. I mean, I don't know. Wow, the chat just went by really, 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 really fast. So I missed a whole lot of them. I'm sorry. Um, I can't believe wow. Spurs bench has become awful. Yeah, being sports show has. It really has. My apologies for missing a lot of the chat. We got 279 thumbs. Thank you guys. I'd love to get to 300. I understand if we don't. There's a smaller crowd tonight. It's a nationally televised game. It was available to watch on ESPN, Disney Plus. Apparently, it was all over the place. Nobody on this team has progressed. Castle has throughout the season. Uh, that's about it, right? Am I missing something? Their use of Sohan is so awful. He deserves better than what they. Yeah. Um, Paisan, I mean, they lost, so it is what it is. I'm going to call it a night, though. This was a tough loss, but I do thank you guys for being here. I understand you're frustrated. I'm frustrated. It doesn't feel like it. We still have good things happen with the team. Victor Wembanyama, yes, he had an off game. He's still a franchise player. Stephon Castle is looking like a franchise player more and more, is he not? We still have a ton of picks coming up. We have the Hawks first round pick unprotected. We have our own pick. One of those could convey into a top four pick, and if we have a top four pick again, then we should be good to go. Should we not? I don't know, but I'm still gonna say positive. We have more wins than the last 2 years. 23. Let's not forget. When will we go live again for the Spurs? By the way, this is the Spurs' last game until I mean it's the All Star break. I don't know how much I'm covering. I'm definitely covering the slam dunk contest. I don't know what else we're covering. We'll see. We do not play again until. Let me see here. It's a nationally televised game. We play the Suns February 20th. That's next Thursday at 9:30. And we have the oh, okay, so our schedule gets a little softer after the Suns aren't great this year. We got the Suns, then the Pistons, and then the Pelicans twice. The Pelicans are awful. Getting back to 500, looking at our schedule, we play Dallas on March 10th and 12th. Anthony Davis might be still out then, so those actually might be winnable games. But what? Hey, when's anybody heard about the Lakers game yet? We got the Lakers on March 17th at 10:30 p.m., but it looks like that game was already slated for, yeah. They haven't announced the Lakers makeup game yet, have they? Are they going to make it up? Are we just going to play 81 games this year? I don't know. Yeah, the three-point shooting was awful, Muhammad. Tough loss, but I do appreciate you guys all hanging out. You do make it easier. Whether we agree or disagree on the direction of the team, it does make it easier to get through this with hanging out with the fans, and it's what I enjoy most is I live in Connecticut. You guys are my Spurs community, and I appreciate you all. So remember that March 17th game is the makeup game? Oh, okay. I thought it was already there. Here's a positive. We just held Boston, but yes, we held Boston to 116, and we may get a lottery pick or two. And a positive. I made crap brew tonight. There's a link to the channel. That's my second channel of all the different content I've done on YouTube since 2006. Movie reviews and music and actually independent low budget films. I would love to have you guys see you over there, but if not, that's not your thing. I totally get it. But I'm glad to see that channel grow a little tonight. And I still had fun tonight hanging out with you guys. Stephon Castle went for 20. He may be him sooner than later. He might be the Robin we've been looking for. Ty Soto's out for the year, George. Tore his ACL. Atlanta series. Wait, did Atlanta come back and win? Oh. Wait, I didn't see if Atlanta won or lost. Where's the Hawks scene? Where's the Hawks scene? No, Atlanta's losing. It's only the third quarter. Oh, there's still a lot of the game to be played. Atlanta is down 104-101 at the end of the third. So that game still has a lot of ball left. Atlanta could still win that. That's it, though, my friends. I'm going to call it a night. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out if you haven't done so. But, my voice is getting shot, so I definitely got to wrap it up. So, even the commenter said, Ella made the lineup we had at the end of the game. Did they real? Are they making fun of the Spurs lineups? No, that's cool. On behalf of myself, Baby Yoden, Headband, I haven't done this tonight, so Headband, Go goo. Well, Mikey, Selena, and myself, thank you all. What you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Spurs go.